I'm doing well personally on this Wednesday evening. My name is Darlene and I will be doing some readings for you guys. So while I wait for a few of you to get into the chat, I'm going to go over here and pull myself up on my device and get the show on the road. There we go. One second here. That is not all of the information. Hey, Queen of Swords, how are you doing, darling? How's your week been? Hump day, hump day. Lord, I don't know about you, but I'm rather glad. No, that's right. Today's Thursday. See, that's how busy I've been. I don't even know what day it is, clearly. I was thinking it was Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. I don't think. It's Thursday, isn't it? What day is it? Help me out. One second, I'm trying to get something pinned in the chat here, and it's just taking me a minute. What? Fire? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a story. It is Thursday. There's this, well, I'm all ears. I am all ears. All right, let me get this posted, and I think that should do, oh good. The link came up. I'm changing my deal tonight, Queen of Swords, so you'll notice I'm going to pin this. Goodness, these dogs are having a conversation out there. Oh, and I did it wrong, so let me delete that. One second, y'all. I'm having issues with my typing tonight. Bear with me. And who did? Hey, Nick, how are you? Good evening. One second, and I will get back and answer your question. There we go. I just hadn't changed that. I'm doing a little thing here that I can't do until the video starts, so bear with me, y'all. I just can't do it until I get started on the video. Okay, and then we'll go back to here. We'll put here. Okay, I think. And then I'll pin that. Okay. Now, I think I got it. Okay, I was just trying to pin that message because I'm changing it up. Let me say hello to everybody. Derek, hello, welcome. Nick, I think I said hello to you. Welcome and welcome. Let's see, Martin. What am I reading? I'm doing intuitive readings for people tonight. Whoever gets here first gets a free one free one. And then after that, they are $11 each. And that information is pinned at the top of the chat. So, Queen of Swords. I've changed the information at the top if you want to just copy and paste so you guys can either PayPal or buy me a coffee link at the top there. That would be awesome. Hello, Turtle Crew. Thank you for your patience, Nick. I appreciate that. Hello, Tay. I am. Welcome. Dark Bunny, good evening to you. I think I answered your question, VB. I do not consider myself a fortune teller. I consider myself an intuitive. I just don't really like that word. Because I'm also a big proponent of law of attraction, and you have free will, so you can change the outcome. Nothing is written in stone here. Hello, Juan and James in Italy. Welcome this evening. Thank you so much for being here. And Zoe and Derico. Okay, welcome, guys. No, I'm not a drag queen. Good Lord. VB asking me, can I state my credibility if you do not mind? I do not. I'd rather people ask me that right out. Let me 1 second and I'll answer you. Muhammad, Alian, PT, thank you, Allah, thank you for that. I hope you have a nice day too. And Shinobi, so I'm up to date now. So, Phoebe, I studied with a teacher who taught me how to do cold readings, and I met him in 1989. So I've been doing all kind of things with meditation, energy therapy, and intuitive readings since then. And about 3-ish years ago, I picked up a deck of tarot cards and started learning about those. But tarot is just it's just a tool. It's just a tool to access information basically that's already in the quantum field. And it is just a potential. That's all it is. Because as I said, everybody has free will. So you get to determine your outcome based on your energetic point of attraction. But I can tell you, given a certain moment in time, what that potential might be for you. So that's how it works. Yes, they have, Queen. Thank you. Appreciate you reposting that. That is an impossible, no, literally impossible question to ask. I'm right more than I'm wrong. A lot more than I would say. Queen might be able to back that up, but I am right a lot more than I am wrong. But I do not ever guarantee 100%. And if you find a reader who guarantees you, you should move on quickly because it's not the way it works. Readers pick up on different bands of energy, and we pick up on different timelines. And so it's a moving target. That's why if you listen to 10 different readers, you might get 10 different messages, sadly. So find a reader you like and, stick with them, or 2 or 3. Shinobi, I'm not sure, does tarot work? Yes, it's one of many good tools that works, but the magic is not the tarot cards. The magic sauce, as it were, is the reader. How good is the reader at interpreting the information? Yes. Hey, Brother Nick, how are you? But let me get the right name right. Let me put this in. Nick Gers. Awesome. Nick, I'm hoping you're going to get, I know, I'm not going to hope. I know you're going to get better, Nick. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of healing. You get better soon now. I believe in the power. I believe in the power. Well, thank you, Colette. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And thank you, Benday. I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, I like J.K. Rowling too. Tells a good story, doesn't she? Hello to Huns in Palestine. Welcome. No, I am not a witch. I absolutely believe in God, Derico. Yes, I am a Scorpio. Hello, cheese on toast. I love that handle in Scotland. I love that. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce your name right, so forgive me. Gyu Slayer? Don't think I... Oh my God, Armando, thank you. Armando, thank you. No, I'm so busy just greeting everybody. I did not catch that. Thank you so much. I am so sorry if I've offended anybody. That one slipped up on me. Usually I catch those. I didn't do that today. Thank you, Armando. I so appreciate you pointing that out to me. Well, Dan, I happen to love Waffle House. It's a great place to eat. So, yes, I've got that southern drawl. Yeah, I figured that out. Again, thank you, Armando. Appreciate you doing that. All right, is anybody here serious tonight about getting an intuitive reading? Because if not, all I'm getting is trash tonight. I'm going to get off here. I'm not gonna entertain this. I'm here to help people and not to entertain you people who have nothing better to do than spam me in the chat. It's ridiculous. Hey, Andy in Germany. Oh, thank you, Fatima. I appreciate you. I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. My mama, of course, is gone too. And we miss them every day. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. I've worked hard on it. Thank you, Caracana. I also appreciate you saying that. Oh, Eric, that's a tough question. Do I think AI has free will? Not yet, but it may come to that. Derek, okay, finally a serious request. Okay, Derek. Derek would like a reading. Excellent, Derek. You have the free reading for the evening. And Matt, sorry, he beat you to it. He beat you to the free reading. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate those well wishes. All right, guys, the free reading spot is spoken for. And Derico, if you will, Derek, I can't even speak tonight. Derek Simpson. Oh, sweetheart, I love you. I'm talking to my Queen of Swords. I love you. Thank you. You're such a good supporter. Thank you, thank you. All right, Derek. Derek Simpson. So Derek, if you will please post your question, one question, post your question you'd like me to read on for you here in the chat. And if I miss somebody, my apologies. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. Tony's also a Scorpio, barely on the cusp, right? Okay, Derek Simpson. Derek Simpson. There we go. For lots of it stuck between stagnation, advance, and both have downsides. Ooh, yes they do. Yes they do, don't they? Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you posting that. All right, for Derek. What deck, please, for Derek? All right, we will start with this one. And I realize I look like I'm totally crooked there. That may help. I don't know. Well, I appreciate that, Dan. If you read the description, it says one free reading. You can purchase one. They're $11. You certainly may purchase one. All right, Derek. Derek wants to know, he says, I feel I feel lost in life, stuck between stagnation and advancement because both have downsides, and that is so true. Okay. Oh, Silver Eagle, you got nothing better to do? Oh, thank you, Jericho. I appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much. All right, Derek. We want to know about Derek. What can we tell Derek that would be of help? I'm sorry, 1 second. It's just going to be, I'm going to be distracted. My apologies, because it's my beautiful moderator here, Queen of Swords. It's taking both of us tonight to block out some of these crazies. What can you tell me, please, that would help Derek? Derek feels lost and stagnant and stuck. Mostly just stuck. I feel it. Okay, Derek. Yeah, you don't know what you love right now. It's like, I love everything and I don't love everything. I don't know where I am. It's basically, sorry, I know you can't see those cards, my apologies. Yeah, you're stuck. I see it. Okay. All right, let me see. What does it say here at the bottom of the deck? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at tarot. Sometimes it's so literal. Sometimes it's so literal. Okay. As you say, you are confused. You are confused, and in some ways you don't feel like you have the skills to go the direction you want to go, and that's part of what's keeping you stuck. You could also be feeling a little bit of being manipulated in whatever the situation may be for you. I don't know if it's life or work, but it felt like more like life, not just work. But I think work is a part of it, Derek. And you just don't feel like you can find balance for yourself. That's what, essentially, everything you've already said. And bear in mind, tarot often gives me the backstory to confirm I'm on the right track here before it really answers your question. So, Spirit is saying, please be patient, Derek. Please be patient. This is almost over. You are at the end of feeling this way. But in order to change this, you have to change, and you've been resisting change. This is the card of transformation. Endings so that new beginnings can happen. But when this is the death card, when it's in reverse, it's saying you're resisting it. So what kind of an ending, what kind of change is it that you're resisting, Derek? I like that attitude, Derico. You're being supportive. We like that in our chat, yes. And hello, Pershad in Italy. Ciao to you as well. Now, I'm wondering if you're ruminating, Derek, on something from the past. This could be people, this could be a relationship, this could be something that at one time made you very happy, and you're having a hard time, could be a job, you're having a hard time of kind of letting that go, and it's affecting your energy. I can tell you that. Work, okay, work, yeah. So this could be your family. Maybe you're spending more time at work than at home. This can also be saying maybe you could have had a job you used to like better, than the one. This is anything from your past, essentially, is what that means. Well, not anything, but yeah, it definitely feels more like work. Okay. I was going to say, yeah, you feel like you need to be strong right now, and you're keeping a stiff upper lip is what I heard. That's why I chuckled. You're keeping a stiff upper lip. You're showing up every day, doing what you've got to do. But it doesn't mean you're happy about it, right? Clearly, according to your comment. Oh, also, before I forget, guys, I am doing a schedule. I will be doing another live Friday evening. That's tomorrow. Last time I checked, Queen of Swords said today's Thursday, right? That's tomorrow evening, where you can pre-schedule a reading for $11. The link or the links that it's actually the, let me get my thinking cap on how did I do this? Yeah, it is the link that's pinned in the top of the chat that says, buy me a coffee. But either way, even if you use PayPal, that's fine too. You just have to say in the comments what date it is that you're looking to do your reading. So that's for tomorrow night. You can pre-book it. Okay. Yeah, you're curious about what life, this is, again, I'm not laughing at you, Derek. I'm laughing at kind of when tarot gives me messages, how they say it to me. You're looking at what life could be. You're curious about what life is out there yet to be discovered. I mean, that sounds so, I don't know, pie in the sky, but and this is an interesting message off of this card. It feels more like hey, Lorna. You're holding on too tightly to something. Holding on too tight. In other words, this is the miser in the upright. That's a good thing. We all have to save money, but in the reverse, it's saying, I just feel like this energy, almost like you're holding on so tightly that you can't let anything new in. And it's causing you to self-sabotage. That's exactly what this is saying. You are self-sabotaging yourself because whatever you're holding on to here, I'm not sure quite what that is yet. It could be you're holding on to the job that you were talking about advancement, maybe this job pays well and you just don't want to leave it, but you're not really happy there, but you're holding on for dear life, and that's sabotaging you. Now let's see, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, that can be disappointing news of some kind. Yeah, you're trying to get over something, you're taking a time, you want to take a time out. That's what I heard. You want to take a time out from all this, but I think life is marching by and you really can't. Yeah, that's the truth. And I also feel like it's turning you a bit cold, Derek. I think where you are, you're feeling detached. And thank you for whoever's hitting those hearts. I appreciate y'all. Oh, and by the way, I always forget to ask, please hit that like button. It just says thank you for me being here on a random Thursday night to do your readings for you. So, Derek, I feel like this is kind of turning you a bit cold to life in general. And you'd like to make a strategy. You'd like to make a strategy. Or maybe you are making a strategy to try to move your proverbial ship forward. Now, that's sort of the state of things where I see it, but I don't really consider that advice, so I'm going to keep pulling some cards for you. And Derek, if you're still here, please sound off for me in the chat. Whoops. Thank you, Queen of Swords. I so appreciate you doing that. Yeah. You've got analysis paralysis here. You're overthinking everything. Yep, and that's causing a heavy burden. Do I go right? Do I go left? Do I stay where I am? I'm not happy. I'm not, none of that, right? And there's some things here you want to walk away from, but you can't. Yep. All right. Thank you, Derek. Okay, thank you. I just need to know I'm picking up on your energy. So Derek is saying that's very accurate. Okay. Now the solution. All right, so we know that's your story. I'm going to put these back because, like I said, tarot gives me the backstory sometimes. I want to know what the actual advice for you is, Derek. Please and thank you. So bear with me. Put all these back. All right. Now, show me what Derek needs to do to get out of this funk. I bet none of you are old enough to remember that song, Funky Town, right? God, yes. Well, okay. You saw those cards fly out. It was some of the ones that we had already. And the King of Hearts here did show himself before I put all those cards back. Do you remember that song? I know. Now, why in the world they would give me that song? Because to me, I just want to dance. I used to anyway. I used to love to dance to that song. And it's interesting because the King of Cups is in the middle of you overthinking the stew out of this and not being able to move on. It is you right here in the middle, the King of Cups. And what this tells me, again, because I am a big, as I said earlier, a big teacher about manifestation, and it's part of my readings. So I don't believe that anybody's a victim in this world. You have a lot of opportunity to change the outcomes and to create life as you want it. But you have to love yourself. You have to find a way to find happiness. My tagline here is get busy getting happy for a reason. Because everything in life vibrates at a certain frequency. You are energy. You are energy. The money that you want is energy. The job that you want is energy. The house that you want is energy. The person you want, the lover, the friend, all of those things are simply energy vibrating at different frequencies. And you can't get the thing that you really, really desire if you're down here vibrating, I don't have it, I can't have it, I'm miserable. So you have to find a way to get happy and raise your vibration up here to be a match for this thing that you want. And that's what I feel like Spirit's telling you, Derek. Get busy getting happy. Get busy finding something you love. And it doesn't have to be the specific thing you're dreaming about. In other words, here's the it's kind of a catch-22. You're miserable because you don't know what direction to go, up or down or sideways. And the reason you're miserable is, let me see, how do I want to say this? Oh, hey, Kelsey, thank you. I forgot to turn my notifications off. Wait 1 second. Let me write that down. And so it's keeping, your very focus on not knowing what direction to go is keeping you stuck and that you're miserable. And it's kind of keeping you like a gerbil on a wheel in that energy. So you have to choose to be happy. It doesn't happen to you. It doesn't just fall in your lap. Sometimes maybe, but happiness is a choice. So Derek, if you want this to shift, you have to choose to start feeling this way regardless of what's happening around you. If you would look, and I hope everybody that's listening is hearing this, whether it's your turn for a reading or not. Hello, hello, hello out there. Everybody get on the edge of their seat. If you were waiting for things to fall in your lap to make you happy, get over yourself. That's not how it works. You have to get happy first, and then things are drawn to you. It's drawn to you because you believe in life. You believe, you start feeling good, and that changes your frequency. And then things, you just become a magnet for things. So you have to find a way, something to get happy about in your life. Well, Derek, I know. I think that I feel that. Even though that card is in the upright, I could feel that based on all the other cards here, that you lost love for yourself. And that makes me very, very sad for you. Well, let me suggest this. If you can't find a way to love yourself right now, in the next 5 minutes, let's say, can you find something to be happy about? Anything. Is that listening to Old Town Funk music? Because that came up a minute ago. Is that dancing? Is that going for a walk in the rain? I don't know what kind of things you like. Is that watching cartoons or anything to shift your mood that is something that makes you happy? Somebody mentioned Waffle House, or going to Waffle House. I'm just pulling stuff out of the sky here, but whatever makes you happy, find something, because you're creating your life through your thoughts. I hope everybody's listening, so I don't have to say this 42 times tonight. You are creating your life based on what you are thinking, literally what you are thinking. And Spirit's saying, knock it off. You're never going to change anything. You're just going to keep going on in a circle here if you can't find a way to find some love in your life. Now, it starts with finding something to be happy about. Then eventually you can start to love yourself. I know it doesn't always happen so easily, but that's the ultimate goal, to love yourself, to fill this cup of love, to fill your own cup of love, because nothing outside, if you are constantly depending or hoping for something or somebody or anything outside of you to make you happy, it's not lasting. It might make you happy for an afternoon, but it's not lasting. Let me catch up on your comments over here. Kelsey, yes, I saw that come across, so thank you. I will, you're next after Queen's reading. I love that, Derica. That's right. We do love Derico and Derek. I know that's confusing me too. Look at that. Parashad says, I recommend you go to belly dancing classes. That's awesome. Yes. Okay, yes, there are things that make me happy. Well, that's the ticket. And for me, I always recommend people watch here on YouTube. No, I am definitely not from Montana. I'm from Alabama. So, Derek, find something that makes you happy and milk it. I was starting to say Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks is a teacher that teaches about manifestation. And she always says, get busy, find something to get happy on, and then milk it. And everything else falls into place. But you can't get there from there. And what she means is you can't get to the thing you want, which is happiness and bliss and blah, 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 about a specific thing that you know you're unhappy about. They're like ships passing in the night. So you got to find a way to feel emotionally happy about something, and then eventually you can begin to focus on the actual thing that you want. And I want to tell you what else I get for you, Derek. I don't think that you really know what you want. I'll be honest with you. I think you feel like you're floating in a small boat in the ocean with no oars. You don't really know what you want. And that's okay. I'm not saying you have to know what you want now. What I'm telling you is based on the law of attraction. You need to get happy about something. Don't focus on the what's and the where's and the have-tos. Just get happy. Just start, make your mission finding something to be happy about moment to moment. And whatever magic is, it will find you. Magic will find you. You'll start to love life again. And when you start to love life again, things will come, opportunities will come, people will come. All of that falls into place naturally. Hey, Joe Caldwell, how are you tonight? Hey, Chris 188, welcome. So let me come back up here and see if you, if I missed anything from you. So here we go. Yes, there are things that make me, yeah, well, good. So find something. Doesn't matter what it is, Derek. Just find something to be happy about, because that's, I mean, that's clearly, this is a, I can't walk away. I can't find my happiness. This is the potential for you. So anyway, that's what I recommend for you, Derek. Get busy getting happy about something. Let your passion be just feeling happy about something minute to minute. Don't say I'm going to be happy the rest of my life. That's too overwhelming. Just find something minute to minute, hour to hour to feel happy about, and keep bringing yourself back to that happiness. I think you'll find that'll make a big difference from you. And eventually, then you can take on that big task of trying to love yourself a little more. Okay, Derek, that's what I have for you tonight. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. So, Derek, I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you. Nigel, I am in Alabama. All right, one second, y'all. Let me get over here and find. All right, I gotta, I have to put glasses on this one. This helps a lot. Oh, Queen of Swords, I was looking to see if you had posted your question, but I don't see it. So go ahead and post it in the chat here. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. And I see, I forget. You're so smart. Thank you for, because that's a thing, isn't it? Different currencies. And I forget to say, yes, by all means. What can I expect from the new manager? Ooh, this is a good question. I like this for you. Okay. And then Kelsey, you'll be after her. What deck for Queen of Swords? Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. Ricky, I appreciate you being here. You can purchase a reading for $11. And the links are pinned at the top, or you can find it in the chat under my moderator there. She's been posting them for me. And you could also book one for tomorrow night using the link. Just have to put what, if it's for tonight or tomorrow night. Okay, we want to ask, what can we expect from Queen of Swords' new manager? There you go. There's your info right there, Ricky. What can Queen of Swords expect from her new manager? Please and thank you. Too many. Let's. All right. All right. Well, we want to know what that is. Yeah. Tarot's so funny. Oh, geez. Yes, you got a new beginning and you can't see yet. Things are hidden. Well, duh, that's why she's asking the question. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It is interesting, though. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to wait till I get more cards. But the Three of Wands, this can be, you know, plans going awry or delayed. But it can sometimes, obstacles to long-term goals. So I don't know if that's yours or theirs. Let's see. Let's get some more here. Yours or theirs. And guys, please hit that like button. I see we've got more people in the chat than we have likes. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, show me for Queen. What is the deal? What's the deal? We want to know about the new manager, please. That one might want to come out. Fear the unknown. I mean, they think this is talking about you still. Come on. Playing it safe, yes. Again, I think this is still your energy here. It's not answering the question yet. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think you're afraid this might be to your detriment with this new manager. Let me put it that way. You're fearing that. It also can mean, you know, you're afraid you don't have any control of this, which probably you don't. All right, let's, come on. Excuse me. Show me, please, the energy of this new manager. What is the plan? How will this affect Queen of Swords, please, and thank you. That one wanted to come out. What else do you have for me? Well, we already know this, right? We already know it's, yeah, probably a new, yeah, throwing a hand grenade in, sudden change. Okay, so what? Yeah. What else? Tell me. Tell me the news story, please. What's coming? Not what's happening right this minute, please and thank you. And a very warm welcome to you guys. If I haven't greeted you, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Yes, King David, I do readings. If you guys want, you can go to my website. It's darlene.info. Oh, this is good. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please. All right, Queen of Swords. Hey, guess what? This is good. Wishes coming true. We like that. Satisfaction. Emotional stability. I've never heard that. You know, these cards have, this deck has meanings written on it that I don't usually read, but I've never, emotional stability is what it says on there. Never noticed that. And changes are coming. Transformation. Yep, one ending creates a new beginning. Moving. Now here's the punchline. Moving on to calmer waters for you. And it's, I think you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it. And to further emphasize that, the Ten of Wands, you're putting this down. This is the end of that heavy burden. Yes. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Time to release that. Yes. Oh, that's good, Queen. I'm happy about that for you. Anything else? Ooh, that's a bunch. All right. I know. You can't see yet. It's too early to really have clarity about what this is. Oops, sorry, I was hitting my mic. My apologies. Yeah. Right now, it feels kind of a bit of a, because, you know, workplace can feel like our home. It's our home away from home, right? So right now, you're feeling like it's a bit of disharmony there. Everybody's kind of trying to find their place, right? Now, this person, because I don't know, they could be a bit obsessed about making money. They could be a bit over the top when it comes to, because this can mean greed, stubborn and obsessed with wealth. Spirit's asking you to be strong, have courage. I love this, yeah. Because you're eventually, and I think, I don't usually say that with this, but I think it's going to be something you love. I think you're going to have new feelings, renewed feelings, even new feelings. Yes, I'm liking this. I love, God, you're so on it, Queen of Swords. Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect, Queen of Swords. Thank you for doing that. You can also book it if you pull up that link. Well, that's a specific link, but if you go to that Buy Me a Coffee site, you can actually purchase a reading through there too. Well, there you go. You must have been working on your manifestations and your affirmations, were you? I think that's so cool. Yeah. You thought you were going to get stabbed in the back, and you didn't. You've avoided that. Yes, I know it. And this, another meaning of this is it can't get worse. It can only go up from here. Can only, when it's in reverse, it can only go up from there. That's right. And of course, it can also mean resisting an inevitable ending, which you did. You basically overcame what you thought was going to be inevitable. And I think that's because you were listening to your intuition. And maybe some tarot reader might have told you something that made you hang on. Oh, that's so funny when it happens like that. I love that. All right, anything else? Let's see. Well, all right, yeah. I'm also feeling, you might have prayed about this a little bit. You might have reached up, and again, this could be anything from literally you praying about it to using your affirmations and manifesting, but seeking that higher connection. I think this is going to mean an expansion for you. And again, putting down that heavy burden. Creative opportunities. More money. Yes, I'm liking this. All right. Anything else you want to tell? Queen of Swords. Now, I do feel compelled to tell you, not because the card is here, that, you know, this may take a minute because this person's new and they might need some time to get their footing. And yeah, I don't know why this card has peeped out 2 or 3 times, and I don't know what it means to you. I mean, it's about things, people from the past, that nostalgia. Does this person or this new situation make you think about something from the past? Like maybe it could be, oh, this is how it used to be in the good old days. Something like that, maybe. Happy, in other words, happy memories. Yeah, that's a good card. I like that. Anything else, please, for Queen of Swords? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, don't doubt yourself. My sense is they're going to ask you to do some new things, you know, like take on new responsibilities that maybe you haven't been doing. Don't doubt yourself when that happens. You've got it. You may feel like, you know, they're putting more work on you than you think you can handle, but that's not true. It's going to be okay. In the end, you're just going to need a little catch-up time. That's all I mean. It's going to be okay. Look at all the good cards. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yes, please. And right back to this Hierophant, which I think is saying, remember to do your affirmations. Remember to connect with Source. Remember the magic, Queen of Swords, because you hear me talk about that all the time. Obviously, you know what it means. Remember the magic. Yep. Don't feel like you're gonna be stuck here. You're not. You're not at all. You're gonna be happy with this situation. Yep. I'm loving these. More money too. Woo, that's good. All right. I'm happy to be able to give you that reading tonight. Yes. So be patient with yourself. Be a little patient with this new manager because, you know, like I said, they got some catching up to do. Yep. Not sure about this Six of Cups. It may maybe this person reminds you of somebody from your past. That could be too. That could be. I know. Doesn't that sound good? I'm happy for you. You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. I think you've been busy. I think you've been busy working on your manifesting. That's cool. It does work, y'all. It does. And thank you for posting that. My rings are falling off my hands there. Okay, Kelsey is next. So, Kelsey, if you will pretty please post your question for me in the chat. What to do next? Is that your question? What to do next? Can you give me a hint? Is it love, family, money, moving, any, or do you just don't, you'd rather keep it to that? And guys, I want to remind you, I will be going live tomorrow night. You can pre-purchase, pre-schedule, well, not schedule exactly, but I'll be here tomorrow night. If you'd like to go ahead and purchase a slot, they are limited. You go up there and click on that link at the top of the feed that says, that's pinned in the chat. It's the Buy Me a Coffee link for $11. You can also purchase it through PayPal, either of those links. Just say in your description, purchasing reading for whatever tomorrow's date is. So I'll know it's for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, Kelsey, you see how fast this chat goes. Let me find it here. Here we go. I got it. Well, you know, that's interesting because as soon as I read that you were let go of your job, I heard a blessing in disguise is what I heard. But I'm going to pull cards for you. Okay, what deck for Kelsey? Do we want to go with this one? All right. Use the Light Seer for you. All right. Thank you, Queen. You're so efficient. Yeah, and I'm feeling that maybe this might be a case of they might be getting ready to downsize or something, or worse. I don't know. So you'll be glad you did. You got to jump on things is what I'm feeling. You got to jump on things. 1 second. Now, did you hear what I was saying, Kelsey, about law of manifestation, law of attraction, all that good stuff? Because that's really, I give that speech here to everybody, no matter what you're asking about, that's the answer. Get busy getting happy. That was the reading I gave to Derek. Get busy getting happy. That's the solution to everything you want. Here's what happens. Okay, good. I'm glad you heard it. Here's what happens when you have a desire. In this case, your desire is probably a better job or more money or stability. And you have a desire. The moment you have it, it's what Joe Dispenza calls an electrical charge. Your thought is an electrical charge, and it goes out into the quantum field. It's already answered, but it's out there. And we don't want it to be out there. We want that car in the garage, the money in the bank, the lover in the bed. We want it now here in the 3D, right? And the way you get it, the magnet that brings it out of the quantum field and into your garage, bank account, bed, is your emotions. So all you have to, that's why I was preaching, all you got to do is get happy. How awful. What a terrible task. All you have to do is get happy. Oh, good. So, I'm kind of laughing at myself, but it's true. So what do you want? What do you want? And get happy. Get happy. What do you want? You know, do you want, I don't know. What do you want? Now, let's see. Give me some direction, please, for Kelsey here. Give me some directions. Uriel, if you will go back and listen to what I've been saying when I started doing the reading for Derek, the same thing applies to every question any of you are going to post here tonight. The answer's the same. Get busy getting happy. So that you can attract what you want. Magic happens. You will attract whatever you're looking for if you become the vibrational match for that thing. All right, tell me, please. Give me guidance for Kelsey, please. Give me guidance. Do you not want to talk to me tonight? What are you taking so long here? Okay, we like that. What are you saying here, Tarot? Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. What's at the bottom here? Oh, this is interesting for you, Kelsey. Oh, yes. It's basically confirming what we were just talking about. You think it's a blessing in disguise because, bear with me here. Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Four Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, like in a love reading, this would be somebody who's emotionally unavailable or... I mean, I think, honestly, this is just saying, excuse me, not that you weren't really in love with what you were doing anyway. You were kind of ready for a change. If my intuition is correct, I think you were ready for a change. Yeah. Yeah, you just weren't really feeling it so much. You know, like the cups were spilled there. The excitement was gone. The newness was gone, the stuff was gone, you were disappointed. And even though you were, because this in reverse means you might be reconsidering something. Oh no, my bad, I thought it was Four Cups. Never mind, that's Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles, different deck, I don't use it that often. Yeah, Four Pentacles. So you thought the right thing to do was to hang on. Because especially if you don't have another job, of course you would think that. And Spirit's saying, Yeah, but wait, because guess what? We got something better you're going to love even more coming at you. We got something better. And again, I think this was releasing you from that opens up a new opportunity for you. Loving that. Yeah, it was a tower moment. Of course it was a tower moment. It kind of felt like a hand grenade got thrown at you, right? And for a minute there, you thought this was not fair. That was a really heavy burden to be let go. I mean, absolutely, you felt, how did you feel? Stabbed in the back. And while you're still kind of dwelling in that energy a little bit, even now, still trying to, I think you're, what we would say, reeling from that a bit. That's okay, because you're thinking, well, I don't know, how am I going to get down the road here? How am I going, what's the long term look like for me, right? What does the long term look like for me? I can't see my way clear. And Spirit is saying, you don't need to. We got your back. Look, this is happiness coming your way. Happiness, and happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. And illumination. Illumination about where you felt betrayed. Let me see what you said here. I keep thinking your new life will cost you your old life, but yeah, that shows here. But I just don't know what to do. You got chills. Well, I don't know if you need to do anything in terms of, I mean, obviously you want to put your resume, you look, I don't mean not to do anything, not just sit there. It's like the people that want love, and when I tell them, well, you just have to, use your affirmations and start, and they say, well, I'm just going to sit on my couch and do my affirmations, and Spirit's going to drop my lover in my lap on my sofa, right? So, no, you do need to put in a little effort there. But I'm really feeling like if you get in the right frequency, there is this opportunity is going to feel like it fell in your lap. I don't know what this is for you, but it's something new that you're going to love. I mean, that could actually be a lover. We didn't ask about this being a love reading, of course. But because you said that, I think that's why you, or Spirit directed you here to me tonight, because I'm not your average tarot reader, because I believe people have responsibility and they have the ability to change things. You're not a victim unless you believe you're a victim. And I think that's why you're here tonight, because I can reinforce that message. You're not a victim. I believe this is a blessing in disguise. I just, tarot back me up here. Something beautiful is going to come your way. Yep. This is a classic case of lemonade from lemons. What else I'm leaving that ace out. What else do you want to tell me about this for Kelsey? Lemonade from lemons, for sure, for sure. So you need to get busy affirming things like, I am taken care of. Spirit's got my back. I love how things are always working out in my favor. I love how abundance always finds me. I don't even have to go looking for it. But really start talking yourself into, excuse me. Peter, the same advice I'm giving Kelsey, the same advice I gave to Derek, if you want to rewind. So you can, wait 1 second, replay, because the message is the same. The solution is the same. You're not victims to your circumstances unless you believe that you are. You have choices in this world. Yes, stuff happens to all of us. That's life. It's not what happens to you that matters. It's what you do with it that matters. What are you doing about what's happening to you? Everybody on this live, what are you doing about what's happening to you? Are you wallowing in it, or are you saying, no, I know Spirit's got my back. I know that I just can't see it, but I know good stuff's coming to me. That's all I need to know. Good things are coming my way. And then find something to be happy about. You feel, well, 2 things here. One, I think you felt a little manipulated in this situation. Well, duh, of course you would. Yes, duh. Again, tarot's being literal. Yes, your environment got turned upside down, of course, yes. And you're not able yet to move to calmer waters and move on from this. Well, okay, yes, duh, again. No offense, tarot, but yes, this we know. And yet, Spirit is saying, but look what's coming. Focus on this, Kelsey. Focus on this. This is what you need to, your beacon needs to be this Sun card. What makes you happy? What can you think of to get happy about? So, instead of doing this Nine of Swords means anxiety. Get excited about something. Oh, there's going to be something. This is going to bring me a fun new adventure. It's actually going to, this has set me free from a toxic environment or things that would have been even more toxic. It has set me free. Indeed. And very possibly where you were, things were not balanced for you financially or otherwise. Yeah. Hey, Andrea in Spring Hope, North Carolina. That's a beautiful state. North Carolina is a beautiful state. Among many, but all right. What else can you tell me, please, for Kelsey here? Yeah, this is the card of self-sabotage. Stop it. It came out in reverse. Stop it. Stop it. Focus on your work. And while you work, I'm not talking about the job you just lost. Yeah, stop focusing on the conflict that you felt or the disappointment or the competition. No, no, no. What you focus on, you're going to get more of. Y'all remember that. If you're focusing on, well, I can't do this, or there's 12 people competing for this one job position, or whatever. Remember, whatever you're focusing on, you're going to get more of it. So think about that. And I know you're not happy right now, and I'm just saying, these two couldn't be more opposite. I'm unhappy, and yet you're telling me to focus on the sun, focus on being happy? How can I possibly do that? Look at me, I'm over here. Now I'm being overly dramatic to you, Kelsey, because I'm making a point for other people too. Hey, Rose, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate you. Thank you. What else now can you tell me for Kelsey? I know I know it doesn't feel nice right now, Kelsey. I do know that. I see that. Keep your head to the grindstone. And I don't think it means just about work and like putting your application out. I don't think it means just that. I mean, the grindstone means, and it's not a grindstone. I shouldn't use, that's the wrong word. Focusing on creating the kind of job you want. Let me rephrase it that way. What kind of work do you want to do? And not focusing on that there may be 100 people in competition for that. Put that behind you. You don't want to do that anymore, for sure. Aiden, don't take it personally. I do that with all my lives. I have allergies and stuff that makes my throat. I do it a lot. It's not personal. Yeah, start owning your worth as this King of Wands, Kelsey. Yes. Start owning that this is your essence. He's an entrepreneur. He's good looking. He turns heads. He's a go-getter. He's an action king, right? Well, I started to say, no, I'm going to take that back. I started to say something about the King of Pentacles, but I won't. And one thing I get with this one, though, he feels more passionate about what he's doing than, say, the other kings. Because you feel right now like this is a real failure, a loss, and you may feel that even about yourself. But no, you feel, again, I think you're just, this is a case of, you know, anytime, whether it's a breakup in a relationship or a job, we feel somehow we're not worthy. This is a classic case of I've dropped the ball here, or somebody dropped the ball on me. But you've got to somehow dig down deep here. Yeah, I know it wasn't fair. It's just continuing to tell me how you're feeling right now. I know it wasn't fair. You feel it wasn't fair. God, same card's repeating itself. You're not happy. I know, I know. Tell me something new. You feel like it was a missed opportunity. Yep. Bad news. Spirit's saying take a time out until you can take a time out to heal, until you can find your, now this is going to sound strange, find your authority, the authority part of you. We all have a boss inside of us, in other words. Until you can find your boss energy back and get past this ruminating, this overthinking, this, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Or if you do that, if you stay in that energy, this cycle is going to repeat. It means you're going to have to go through the same thing again. You're going to have to repeat yet another ending if you do that. Sarah, a reading tonight. There are 2 links pinned at the top of the chat. And let me see, it's probably in the description also. Yeah, or in the description box. So either one of those, you can purchase a reading tonight for $11. Or you can prepay for one and I'll be here tomorrow night doing lives if you'd like to prepay for one tomorrow night. So that will already be on the books for you. Or if you want a personal and private reading, you can go to my website, darlene.info. Okay, anything else for Kelsey, please? Kelsey. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Kelsey. Spirit's saying there's a little bit of, this is interesting. There's a little bit of karma, but it's good karma. That, back to my original statement, I think you're going to find, in hindsight, not right now, this is going to be a blessing in disguise. Because there's something in here that's causing you to awaken. Causing you to awaken. Maybe you had to go through this dark moment, whatever. I'm also hearing for you too, Kelsey, that this could have been causing you to be small, right? This job, if you just stayed here at this situation, maybe, see all these little people down here? This is Gabriel blowing his horn and awakening these people from the dead. And I really feel like maybe this is saying you would have stayed in your coffin doing this little thing, being your little self. And this shift is going to cause you to have to wake up a little bit. And I love this because now we have the Ace of Wands. There's your passionate new beginning. See so many chills. I'm so glad. I am too. This is just very positive. But be careful you're not keeping this, you're not pushing this new beginning away because you're so stuck in your head over here. If you do this, if you stay here, this is the 8 of Swords. It means analysis paralysis. It means overthinking a situation. If you stay here, you're going to repeat this cycle. You're going to repeat the same thing. There is that 7 of Swords. That's deception, things, you know, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to do that. So start thinking positive thoughts and using those positive affirmations. Spirit's got the perfect job lined up for me. This was a blessing in disguise. Spirit's always got my back. I love how abundance comes to me in so many ways. I'm so blessed. I have an abundance of energy. I have abundance of time. I have an abundance of opportunities. I have an abundance of money. I have an abundance of new jobs or new people or new, you just keep rattling off those kind of positive thoughts. Oh, I love it. I think I want to end there, Kelsey. I want to end here. You have a new, passionate opportunity coming your way. And did I mention this one? Now, I would be remiss as a tarot reader. I know this isn't what you ask about. We ask about a job. This could also be love. That's not what you ask about, but that could be. You may have both, for heaven's sakes. You may have a new job and a new passion, new friend. Oh, Kelsey, that's wonderful. I am so tickled to be able to give you that message. So, eat your ice cream tonight, honey. Drink your glass of wine tonight. That's all right. Take a little time out to feel what you're feeling, right? But then get yourself back up on that horse and you just ride on, sweetheart. You got some good things coming to you. I'm loving this for you. Keep it going. What are you going to find? What do you find? Tell me in the comments, what is your go-to for when you want to feel happy? For me, it's usually like I have a playlist. I have a playlist on my phone of music, my happy music. Or I call it my feel-good playlist. What is it for you guys? What's your feel-good thing that you do or think about? You are very welcome, Kelsey. Thank you so much for purchasing a mini read tonight. Thank you. And I'm going to say good luck, but I don't think you need luck. It's on its way to you if you just don't block it. That's all Spirit's saying. Just don't block it. Stop, ruminating on that. What's already been, right? Old news. Old news. All right, that was good. Oh, Kelsey, I'm excited for you, actually. Literally, I could feel there's excitement there for you. Please report back now when you get this new opportunity. I want to know. Oh, goodness. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, thank you. Good. Good. Yes, please let me know. Okay, guys, now, let me see. Did I miss anything? I'm not sure where Queen of Swords must have had to run off. There well, I guess she's probably multitasking, knowing her. She does about 42 things at once. Now, did anybody else pay for a reading that I'm not aware of? I can go over there and check. I just didn't know. Did I miss somebody? If I did, let me know, because if I'm correct, I think I'm caught up here. This back. And if you guys have, because that's all the readings I have booked at the moment, I'm willing to do a couple more if you want a reading, going once, going twice. However, I also am here if you guys have a question regarding esoteric things or mystical, metaphysical things. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but I know one or two things. So just a general question about that, not a personal reading question. I'm happy to answer those. So if you have one, type it in the chat, please. I await. And y'all be sure and come back tomorrow night. Even if you don't want a reading, that's fine. Just come and be a part of the chat. We have a good group here. My regulars are really supportive, and I love that. And they, you know, if somebody comes in here with a hard situation, they're always so good and supportive, and I love that about them. Okay, guys, no more namas, namas. All right, last chance, or I'm going to head on out for tonight. Hey, CryptoMac, and hey, GS. Mish. Hey, Mish, I'm aware you asked some great questions. I have not responded to you. I haven't had a minute because I don't like to respond if I have to rush. I like to have. So I love the questions, and I will answer you probably tomorrow afternoon is when I'll probably have time to do that. So just wanted you to know that. And I was trying to think, do I have another device? Actually, you know what? Since I don't have anybody else waiting for a reading, let me see if I can pull, well, can I do that on this? How can I do this? I need a third device here. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Because I actually, maybe if my battery's not dead, I can pull it up on this and read them, because might be things other people would like to know about. Okay. Yes, I know you want to update the software. All right, Mish, hang on a minute. So, good questions. I'm trying to think which one. Do you have a preference on which one I should answer first? I'm glad you warned me about that, Mish. I'm glad you warned me, Mish. I'm a technical person. She's saying I'm a technical person and how things work. A systems person, very detailed. That's okay. I bore 2 of those, so I get it. My older son is a helicopter pilot, and my second son is he's a systems administrator. He does everything with computers, so yeah, I get it. I like your questions. Don't you ever be afraid to ask a question. I might not always have the answer, but I love, because other people learn when you ask questions. So I'm just trying to put some, thought into giving you. I don't want to give you just a quick answer, but let's take one of these. So she asked how to manifest between readings and take a reading that has different meanings or all the meanings, or all, let me see if I can speak this, or all the meanings presented and move forward without analysis paralysis. Wow, great question. I think CryptoMac for a reading tonight or tomorrow night. Yes, just here. That's only for YouTube. So yes, but that's only if you buy through the links pinned here in the description box or at the top of the chat. That would be Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. Okay, now to your question. Let me see. How to manifest between readings and take a reading. I got you, David. Thank you so much. Is that you? And I love the 1111. That's so crypto. Are you David? To be sure I give the reading to the right person. Crypto, was that you? Anyway, let me come back to this. I think it goes back to one of the big tools that you can use is visualizing what you want, not just sort of randomly letting things come to you, because that's going to happen anyway. That's going to happen if you don't do anything. Randomly, things are going to come. So if you get several options in a reading, what's the thing you want to happen? I mean, it really is that simple. Which one do you want to happen? Now, that being said, there is momentum, and you've heard me talk about this. Hey, Joseph, I see you. Now, I don't know, guys, until I get over there to PayPal, if this is for tonight or tomorrow night. I'll check on that in just a second. Wait, I need to write that down. So for me, it's like, if I get a reading and it's either or like you said, a couple of different outcomes, you could pull, because don't you do some tarot too? I think, you know, what I do sometimes when I have a yes. Okay, you're Joseph. All right, thank you, because I got a David right before you, Joseph, and I wasn't sure who that was. Okay, great. So where was I? God, multitasking here. If it's questionable, like if you're talking about a tarot reading, I like to do those. Okay, I remembered something about you being intuitive. I didn't know if you use tarot or not. Okay, that puts your question in perspective for me. Thank you. I think it's a matter of deciding what you want and focusing on that thing. I mean, that's what manifestation is anyway, isn't it, Mish? And the mastery, if you will, is in not letting what's here right this minute, which is already old news, influence how you feel about this thing that you really want. Because we think we're stuck because we're living it. And what do you mean? What do you mean I'm not cold? It's 32 degrees in here. What do you mean I'm broke? There's no money to pay the light bill. And so I get it. It's reality, but it's reality because you've got a lot of momentum and a lot of thoughts and wounds that needed healing that led you to this point. So now you just have to say, okay, this is just a starting point. What do I want? And point yourself in that direction. And then use your affirmations, use your ability to envision, go into a meditation. You can also ask, who is it? What's his name? Seeing his face. He's a spiritual teacher. I can't remember. He suggests actually taking your fingers and touching your heart. Like go into a meditation, ask the question, and touch your heart. And now I've never tried that technique, but it just came to me as I'm talking to you. So could be, one second here, that's a tool for you to try. And tarot doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be your tool anyway, Mish. I'm not even sure. I think, to be honest, you're going to find something that speaks to you louder than tarot, for example. But I still don't think I've gotten to the essence of your question. So let me see if I read it one more time. Well, the essence of your question is how not to have analysis paralysis. And that's because you have to be the master of your mind, not the other way around. You have to train your mind, and it takes a lot of persistence and a lot of consistency. You have to train your mind to keep pulling yourself back out of that negative thought or out of that just nothingness. And I don't mean nothingness like meditation nothingness. I mean the not knowing, the confusion, the analysis paralysis. You have to keep saying to yourself, I do have clarity. I can have clarity. All those things, which helps you come into alignment where you can have clarity. You're saying, okay, with the options presented, with this option or this option in a reading, analyzing the various options. Well, that's where I would say which option is for my highest good. Meditate, see what vision, because you're very visual. Am I remembering that correctly? you're very visual, I think, with your, that's how you get your intuition, if I'm not mistaken. I know you're an empath too, but so I really, yeah, visual. See what pictures come to you. Just say, okay, I want a blank slate. Here's my question. Which of these is for my highest good? And go in and just let go. Don't focus on it. That's the trick. You can't sit there and focus on which one, where is it, where is it? You have to truly let go in the meditation and to completely detach from both of those and then see what comes to you. It's a little harder than it sounds, but that's the best way I know of. The second way is, if you were familiar with tarot, I would tap 2 decks and I would say I would say this outcome versus this outcome, which is a better outcome for me. That's how I use tarot. But did that make sense, Mish? I think it did. I'm hoping it did. Hello, Scott. How are you tonight? So let's what comes to me in readings regarding a subject as I meditate. Yes, if you have completely disconnected from either outcome first, that's the kind of great divide. If you're still thinking about which, and then one comes, it's not the same. You got to really disconnect from, I'm okay, I'm neutral, I don't care, I just let go of the world, and then you're in your meditation, you're in a nice neutral place, and then something pops in. Because otherwise, it will come from your mind, not from your intuition. That's how I'm trying to distinguish between the two for you. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. Well, good. I gave you something new. Yay. I'm glad I could do that for you. And so maybe tomorrow night, if I have a chance, I will address the second question for you. But let me check on these other people that I think are waiting. I know Joseph is, and let me see, David. So David, I need, well, one second. Hang on. Let me just go in here and open up my account and catch up for a minute, you guys. See who is what, who said what, who did what. Okay. It's getting warm in here. I'm going to open my window. It's nice. Awesome. Thank you, David. Okay. I still don't have I don't even know. Today's the 24th. It's for tomorrow. Awesome. So David was paying for the 25th. Perfect. Thank you, David. I will see you tomorrow night then. Got you. All right. Day for tomorrow. All righty. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will see you tomorrow night. Now, Joseph, on to you. And 1 second, y'all. I wish this was simpler. I wish it was simpler. Y'all, I am really going to have to open this window or turn on a fan here. It's a little warm. Okay. Now, Joseph, I presume you are here in... Wait a minute. Did I miss that? Oh, gotcha. For tonight, if I'm correct. Am I getting that correct? Yeah, okay, I found you. Okay. So will you go ahead and type your question for me then? And let me put this back over here so I have room for cards. Oh yeah, PayPal was fine. I'm not sure though. Were you asking something I didn't see yet? Ah, I see it. Thank you. All right, we're going to ask, what does the rest of 2025 look like? What deck? Ooh, September's going to be an interesting month for you. One second. There we go. Okay. What deck, please? What deck for Joseph? Okay. Please show me the rest of 2025 for CryptoMac, aka Joseph, please. And thank you. Show me what's coming toward CryptoMac. Speaking of crypto, see Bitcoin's up. No surprise. Okay. So this is very broad, and when people ask me these questions like this, and I get it somewhat often, because it's hard for me to determine if this is job or love or whatever. So if there's a point at which you want me to, I'm in question, I will clarify. Now, it's going to be something. One second. I don't know where my moderator got off to, but it'll be something for you that you question whether or not you still want to invest in it. Now, I don't know if that's a relationship or a job or a house or a friend. I'm not sure. But this implies that you're questioning or feeling that this is not something for the long term for you. Could have to do with love, but this is in the upright, so I'm not sure that it does. Excuse me. Yes, Nicholas, I am aware, but what you don't know is I give things to my moderators. Now, this talks about having a crush on something, or finding something that you enjoy, or something, or someone. Could be. Thank you, Seth. And Spirit's saying, but don't get in your head about it. You may go through some overthinking about it. So, this could be love. I don't know yet. Let's keep going here. But this is a bit of an analysis paralysis, and it's saying, but you'll get through it. You'll find yourself overthinking, and then you'll kind of get through that. You'll push on through it. And then there's a passionate new beginning, emphasis on passionate here. Some kind of, literally, it's the Ace of Wands. It could mean literal passion. It could. But it's something in the 3D world, and it's something that's going to happen really fast. This can also imply communication, but this is the fastest moving card in the tarot. Fast forward movement. This will be something that you've wished for. Could also mean something that's helping you to heal from something where you felt you had to stand your ground about something. Yeah, you could have experienced an ending of something. Again, I don't know if this is a job or family or relationship, but where there was a difficult ending that you had a hard time getting over. Now I tend to speak in past tense. We ask about the year coming, so bear that in mind if I forget. So, a wish come true. Another thing, you may feel a bit defensive about this in the beginning. And I think it's because there was something here that, I don't know if this ending has happened yet or not, but it's implied to me. It's like this kind of feels like there was an ending. And so I don't know if this has just happened to you or hasn't happened yet, but some kind of an ending that kind of lingers, that you have a hard time getting over. That was toxic, but you are being or will be released from this energy. And also, this is a devil card in the upright. It means being held back from anything that restricts you from being your best version of you. But it can also literally mean addictions, physical addictions, obsessions. When it's in the reverse, it's saying we're being released from those things. So this ending, Ten of Swords, is releasing you from something that was toxic. You're saying, I chose not to work on that anymore, or will choose not to work on that anymore. Again, I don't know if this is a relationship or a job. This is often, this is the apprentice card. It means basically working hard. It's in the reverse. Oh my goodness, look at these beautiful moderators showing up. Hey Jay, how you doing? And hey Liza, how you doing? How you doing? I am doing well, but I'm awfully glad to see you too. And just an FYI, you might want to look at my pinned comment. It's a little different tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Queen of Swords was here, but I guess she had to go take care of whatever. Okay, so back to, hey Trish, welcome. Okay, so Crypto, back to you. This could have been, or could be, this situation, I keep speaking past tense, and it could have happened, but I feel like this is, you'll have to tell me in the comments that this is relating to something that's already happened. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who wants to control too much. He's an authority figure, but in the reverse, he's saying, I want it my way or the highway. Yep. And there's a lot of disappointment that surrounded this. Hasn't happened yet. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That helps me a lot, actually. Okay. Sometimes people who find me, I end up speaking, like the reading I'm giving for one person ends up applying to multiple people, because synchronicity. If you find me and the reading is clicking for you, then it very well can be your message as well. And Spirit is saying, Crypto, when this happens, gosh, I rarely, if ever, have I gotten this message from this card. Seek higher guidance. This is the Hierophant. He speaks of traditional things like churches and institutions, doing things by the book, doing things by tradition. But it used to be called the Pope or the High Priest. And so, I mean, in this particular artwork, it's the stairs reaching up to what one might call heaven. So it's saying reach up, you know, reach out, reach up, reach in. You get what I'm saying here. Because the truth will be shown to you. This is also saying the King of Swords is someone who is very much mind over heart. He's very intelligent. He's very good with his words. He's an excellent communicator. And he knows how to cut things out that do not serve him anymore. And I feel that's what's happening here. I feel like this is an ending. Something here will be ending for you because you felt manipulated or will feel manipulated. It's something that you may feel is a failure of sorts. Failure to launch, I heard. But ultimately, it's going to set you free. It's going to make it's going to increase your income. This is a card of liberation. And then after that, the sun comes out. I love this. And then after this happens, the sun comes out, everything is bright, you have clarity, things are illuminated. Oh, that's awesome. I love that for you. You feel like it's work-related. Well, it could be. Again, I didn't really feel like it was love. It felt more like, yeah, work or some other kind of relationship potentially. But yeah, it feels more like work to me too. Even though I didn't have a lot of pentacles, but it kind of felt more like that. I didn't get the sort of warm, squishy that I would get feeling with like a love reading. But I love this. It's really good. Now, there's also another message here. Because this is talking about healing, but it also is a wish coming true, wishing on a star. And Spirit is saying, but be careful. You might have the tendency to, I don't think I said this already, maybe I did, have the tendency to put your guard up and push it away. But I love this because whatever this ending that is going to happen, it sets you free. You've got 2 cards here being set free. Now that doesn't, I mean, I don't really have bad cards. All I have is there's going to be an ending and it's going to be in your favor. A good outcome eventually. Maybe not when. Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, oof. Yeah, oof. Now this, if it was a love reading, I would say somebody, you might feel like this might be a broken heart, like a third party broken heart, somebody, whatever, deceived you and lied to you, okay? And that's where you're saying, nope, not giving my cup of love anymore. Because there's somebody here being reckless. Now, that being said, we can have a broken heart over a lot of different things. Like I said, somebody here I was reading for earlier had lost their job. That hurts. It can be, you could be disappointed if you were in school and you didn't do well on a test. I mean, it's sort of a sliding scale of heartbreak. But it's in the reverse. So that says that you're going to heal. You're going to be on the healing side of this quickly. This can also be saying, and I feel like it is, this causes you, whatever this ending that hurts you, causes you to have a strategy, to create a strategy. And you may feel deceived to some extent, but it's creating a strategy for you where, well, I'm going to say it the way I feel it, so that you're not taken advantage of again. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it feels like. So you're not taken advantage of again. So there's an element here that somebody at least tries to take advantage of you at some time during the year. And you may have a knee-jerk reaction to just want to pull back, like I'm going to go in my cave. I'm not talking to anybody. And that's okay. Give yourself time and be patient when this happens. Be patient with yourself, because this is Spirit balancing energy and saying, we got this, but we just need a minute. So be patient here while you put down whatever burden this situation is going to give. And, you know, there may be a little anxiety or sleepless nights that come from this before you find your balance again. All right. This could have to do with some kind of a disappointing news from, now I'm going to say this Queen of Swords in reverse because she's very cold. She's cold with her words. Now, it doesn't have to be, in other words, there's no gender in tarot. It's a female on the card, but that doesn't really mean anything. But she could be the one that is the bearer of this whatever thing that's going on for you this year, this situation that you're having to walk away from, this ending of some kind. Well, that's a big heads up. What? Because, but in the end, it's going to be a happier situation because you're going to be walking away from, yeah, got it. Okay. So, what do you think about them apples? Joseph, what do you think about all that? That's a lot. That's a lot. But hey, it's a heads up, right? It is a heads up. And as I always say, you have free will. So if you get busy thinking happy thoughts and creating good things, you might can avoid this. Yeah. You are very welcome. My pleasure. You could very well avoid this, I think. Love it, love it, love it. Yep. Now you saw that we had the Queen of Swords come out. And I was asking in my mind, I didn't ask it out loud, what is there anything you could do? And Spirit says, yes. Have clarity about what you invest your feelings into so that you don't sabotage yourself and then have to experience remorse and regret. Ta-da! Yeah, because it might be something you feel it's going to be hard to walk away from. Let me see, Crypto saying, it makes sense because I've been questioning my commitment to the company I work for at the moment. Okay, yeah. It certainly feels like that kind of thing. Yep. Because you feel like yeah, this is something you're having a hard time walking away from. And there's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're hanging on tight, but almost too tight. And Pentacles is money. I mean, it's tangible things. It doesn't always mean money in a reading. But the truth is, you really want to move on to something where there's calmer waters, so to speak. And you're thinking about making plans. Now, there's an element here. Look, the Three of Wands is looking at, this is well, it's not in this deck. Timing, divine timing. Waiting for your ships to come in, essentially. Waiting for your ships to come in, and you may well be experiencing that. There's a tower. This looks like a tower moment is coming, and it's going to turn this wheel of fortune. This is destiny. It's saying something that's coming that's destined for you. So whatever this is, looks like it's destined for you. But I really feel it's going to be good. You just, I mean, obviously, this Ace of Wands, this could be a new job offer. You know, a headhunter calling you. That could totally be that. That's pretty much, I'm trying to think of anything else I see here. I heard if this was another job offer or a headhunter of some sort, the wish come true interests me. Well, I know, right? Wouldn't that be nice? I heard though that if something like that, it may be you may have a tendency to turn it down because it's just off the top of your head. Oh, I wouldn't work for that kind of money, or I wouldn't work for that company. Reconsider that. Take a longer look at it, whatever it is. So, That's what I have for you. I hope that helps. So be on the lookout. You've got some kind of a passionate new beginning, some kind of thing coming at you strong and fast. Yep. You know, this could also be something like, because these cards are here, your company may say, hey man, we're downsizing, we're doing away with your department, you don't have a job here anymore, but we want you to come head up this other department over here or something. I mean, you know, it could be something like that even. I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, good, good. Well, I'm glad you found it helpful. Thank you so much, Crypto. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you purchasing a reading from me tonight. And I hope you will come back. Thank you so much. I do hope that's helpful. And, you know, report back to me. Love to know. I like it when people follow up. Thank you. I'm just realizing there's a big glare coming off that picture back there. I don't know if that helps or not. Not really. That's likely. Yeah, that kind of feels like it to me, that could happen. But I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the other person, Kelsey, I guess it was, could be a blessing in disguise. You might find something you like even better is my feeling about that. All right, good people. Thank y'all so much. You have made my evening delightful, each and every one of you. I appreciate you being here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm all caught up. David was for tomorrow night. Day was for tomorrow night. Got that. Okay, I think that's it. All right, good people. Thank y'all for hitting that like button too. I so appreciate that. So last call, if anybody wants a reading, this is my last call. Liza, well, I don't know if I can help you with that one, Liza. What do you, I mean, give me a category. You good? Okay, Jay, all right. But yes or no, I don't know. Y'all, yes or no, yes or no. So for those of you just tuning in, because I know this shows up in the shorts feed and you might just be popping in here, the free reading slot for tonight is gone. I'm on my last couple of readings here. Okie doke. Are you, Jay? I was thinking about, Jay, what's your zodiac sign? I was trying to remember. I can feel the smoke coming out of your ears, Liza. So you're Cancer. I was thinking of water sign, but I said, I don't think you're Scorpio. Cancer, okay. Cancer. All right, good deal. So Liza, are you still thinking? I think this deck wants to talk for you tonight. Well, if I can get it out of here, come on. Okay, since you're my fellow artist, you get the arty deck. I mean, the artwork in this is phenomenal to me. Whoops. Cancers are sweethearts, the ones I know anyway. Your brother is a Scorpio. Don't hold that against me, okay? Just kidding. That sibling rivalry was all I was referring to. So Liza, you're also a Cancer? Hey, Mary in Kentucky. Oh, everybody's waking up. Hey, L3, how are you tonight? Well, I'm going to say that's a good thing that you woke up to this. That's why you get along. Yeah, you're both water signs. Yep. All right, Liza, I'm going to pull some cards. You haven't... Oh, there you are. Bless your heart. Well, I will address the first. I don't do timing, Liza, because you have free will, and you've been here enough. You've heard me talk about that, because your free will can collapse timelines. If you get busy getting happy and manifesting, you can collapse that timeline. So you're in control of that. I don't like that word, but let's just say meeting new people. You know I'm gonna bust you. You know I'm gonna bust you on that. We're gonna ask, is it time for you to get back out there? And I'm not taking that because I hadn't got that question out yet. That's right, Michael. Sometimes that's absolutely right. All right, Liza, we're going to ask. Now, that's 32 questions. Have I met my true love? How long will it be if I haven't met him? And should I get back out there? I do too, Jay. I wasn't being critical. I hope Liza knows me well enough. I was not being judgmental at all. I was just playing. Again, no judgment, honey. Y'all do you. That's because I'm going to be over here doing me. And y'all don't judge me, I don't judge you. There's no room for that. We don't do that. Thank you, Crypto. Appreciate you. Thank you again for your purchasing a mini read tonight. No, we don't need to waste any effort on that. So show me something good and juicy. Aha, that's why. Well, all right. Ooh. Ooh. Do you like this one? Liza, you like him? The answer is yes. That's right, Jay. Yeah, let's be smart about it. Because this is saying something that makes you happy, and then he comes out. So I'm saying something's, Now, I think this is, yes, okay, so this is interesting. That's right, Michael. Absolutely. Trust your spidey senses. That's so very true. Use your intuition, people. It's there for a reason. So, Liza, I think this is saying, you know, where you have had your guard up in the past and felt like you had to protect yourself and your heart. This is in the reverse. So I think it's saying it's time, you know, for you to let your guard down a little bit. But no, and don't overthink it, because I know what's I know the reason you tend to get, because these cards are separate here. This is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we know what that means. That means you've been cheated on, whatever, stabbed in the back. It basically represents deception. You have been deceived. Yes, we know. We all have been, and it hurt like hell, and now let's move on. Now I'm going to go back to the top. That was on the bottom of the deck. I want to go back to the top of the deck, though. How did I get the right order for this? I know we do love him. We love him. That's right, Michael. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to live by that one. It's not so easy. Oh, my gosh. I've got a younger guy who wants to replace the older younger guy, and I'm just like, meh, meh. You know what the truth is for me? I'm having fun out here with you guys. It's much less complicated. I'm being a bit of a wimp right now because I just like my own company right now. Oh. All right, tell me, come on, tell me what's coming, first of all, for Liza. What's coming for Liza? Whoa, that's a whole lot of cards. All right. I'm sorry. Jeez. What is this? Okay, Liza, listen up. Pull your chair up, honey. Here it is. Right now, you've been here enough. You hear me talk about tarot gives me the backstory. So here's the backstory. I got to get it out so they'll let me move on here. Well, that's right, Michael. Amen. And I am very happy. I've always been a bit of a loner. I'm very happy in my own company. So, all right. The Fool in reverse. I'm afraid this is just saying I think this is past energy. I think, now you have to own this if it's now, but I think this is past energy where you were afraid to start over again. This can also be saying it feels reckless for me to start anything new because of this breakup in the past, right? I felt like somebody was playing mind games with me, manipulating me maybe, and may have went out because they knew I wanted this Four of Wands. They knew I wanted this happy home, this kind of longer term commitment. And it ended up being a big failure over here. And is it two? I might put my glasses on. My arms aren't long enough. 2 Wands. Yeah, and so I think you had to, I'm hearing you were forced to make a choice. Well, that's right. You were forced to make a choice. And now, yeah, I thought so too, yeah. And here you are carrying those 10 of Wands, but it's in reverse. It's saying, I cannot carry this anymore. This is too heavy. This is too heavy. What's too heavy? Me sitting over here holding my cup and being by myself and being emotionally unavailable because I want to be happy. I want happiness. I want my 10 of Cups, dang it. I want my sunshine. I'm tired of the stupid sleepless nights and anxiety and worrying about what didn't happen, what plans fell through, and what wishes were dashed. Yep. Okay, let me come back to the top of the day. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you kindly, team. Now can we move on to future? Because I feel like this is, well, I don't know. What do you need to hear? Let me ask that. What else do you need to hear? Is the person you wanted me to ask about the person you're with too, right, Liza? Let me go back and find your... Oh, have you met your true love already? Got you. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Okay. Well, I guess the way you worded your question, have you met, might be somebody in your periphery you're thinking about? Because I don't see that right now. I mean, this feels like this is what you want, not what you... I just feel like that's your wish coming there. Okay. What else can you tell me here? Good night, Cryptic. I'm sorry if I missed saying good night before you got off here, but good night. Thank you again for being here. All right. How about what's coming toward Liza? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Is it time to get out there? It could be telling me, Liza, because this is still showing up in your energy, that maybe you're not quite healed enough, but it doesn't mean you can't get out there and play. It just might mean that you're not healed enough to be in a relationship versus just having fun, you know? Felt like a card flipped, did it? No? Okay. That's so sweet, Michael. Thank you. See, I love when you people support each other. That makes me so happy. But would playing further damage me? Oh, now there is a good question. I know what let's do. Let's do this with 2 decks. Let me put these back. That's what I like to do when we have an either or. Let's ask the outcome. What would this look like versus what that would look like? That's what we need to do. All right, let me see which 2 decks. Oh, hey, L3, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. So, let me see. What 2 decks for Liza? I want the little decks. I haven't played with these tonight. Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to me tonight? What about you, step-headed? Red step-headed child. Which wants to be which? All right. If Liza does not get back out there, what is the potential near future outcome? Give me 3 cards-ish. Please and thank you. Two, one more, please. One more. Thank you. All right, before I speak, let's get your other cards out. Yeah, I think that's where you are. Okay, now, wait. What was that? Okay. Now, let's ask for Liza. What is the potential near future if you get out there and start playing again? Well, that's funny. There's a lot of ways I could look at that. Ooh. Jay, you are the best. You are just the best. I love you. Thank you for answering those questions for me. Yes, I am the reader. The cards are just tools, and I don't always interpret the cards in the traditional archetypal way that they came out of the package, you know. I get more information than just what the card is giving me, is another way to say that. Okay. So if you stay where you are, so to speak, Liza, I mean, this is kind of a statement. Yeah, we know. God, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty battered. I've been fighting all those battles. I look pretty wounded. But I'm willing to persevere. I don't know. There's two ways I'm just sensing what this is saying, because I feel like you want to be this where you are. You want to be this. You want to be this King of Wands. And you want to have a King of Wands. But there seems to always to always be something that gets in the mix in addition to you and somebody else, like a third party. Again, third parties don't always mean another person. Could be their job is demanding, their family. And again, this is kind of past, but it's also present. It's saying if you stay where you are, you're just going to repeat the same patterns. It could also cause you to overindulge, and you're going to feel bad about this. You're going to regret this because you're not really looking at the long term. You've just kind of got your nose stuck in where you are right now, and you know, it doesn't feel so good. And so you have to end something for something new to begin. There's an element of you that's still holding on to deception from the past, though, I got to tell you. And that needs to change because you've been resisting it. You've been resisting it, and that's probably what's gotten in between you. Look at these cards. Refusal to change, disappointment, and in the middle of that is the happy home card. So what are you not changing? Does it have something to do with how you communicate, maybe? No, okay, well, let's go. Let me come over here to this side. Let's see what else we might clarify some of that. I don't know. Oh, thank you, L3. That's so sweet. And that's right, Liza. That's right. I do. And if I'm wrong, but I trust my intuition. I mean, I am wrong sometimes. I'm human. Now over here on this side, if we get out there, there's a multiple meaning here on this Justice card. It could be saying, oh, well, I'm gonna sow some karma out here, by God. I'm just gonna go spread myself around, and that'll show that person from the past. There is a little bit of that there. There is. But not a whole lot. I mean, it's not the major thing. You're saying, there's a part of you that says, I want to balance my life. I want to balance the scales of my life, and right now, where I am, I'm just doing this, right? Now, this is saying, though, it's interesting that this World card came out sideways for me. That means it's neither upright or in the reverse. So it means you have the choice. You will have the choice about if you repeat a past cycle from the past or you end cycle from the past. What is that cycle, you ask? Not feeling good enough. Not feeling, you know, a lack of confidence that you can attract this guy. Remember him? He was over here too. Or you could be saying lack of confidence that you are this guy. Because he is, as you heard me say in the previous reading, wasn't it the previous reading or was it yours? It's a blur. You know, he's the sexy king. He's the hot one. He's the one that turns heads. He's also an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. You know, he's passionate about life. He's you know, fun to be around. He's all that and a bag of chips. I love that clock, that too. I know it, right? I love that. I'm going to have to use that one. Because, look. Oh, this is fascinating. Oh, my God, this is fascinating. So, all right. Let me find it again. So, over here. You need to do, you're resisting change about something that has to do with communication, or that can be forward movement. I'm resisting moving forward. This is who you want, and this is who you want to be. You want a passionate, now this is on the side we're moving out there. I want to go out there because I want a passionate new beginning, and yet, I don't know. I think I'm just going to sit over here on the sidelines. So this is the Eight of Wands. This is a lack of communication, a lack of forward movement. Because why? You want to control the outcome. That's what this whole business is about for you. You want to be in control of the outcome. You are busted right here, right now. Well, let me put it to you this way, Liza. You're in very good company. Don't we all? And, you know, we want to control the outcome. It's human nature because that way we know we're safe. Well, I'm just going to go out here and diddle a little bit because then I don't have to give my heart, and then I know I'm okay. So, you know what? That's all right. That's okay. I don't have to, and I say that because what's coming to light is I don't really want to give my heart fully. I really, yeah, now this is if you go out here and play, I really just want to walk toward that sun. I want to walk away from this hurt. So basically you're using this, and this is not, you know me, Liza, I'm not criticizing, I'm not judging, it's not what I do here. But if you do this and you go out here and run, jump, and play again, hook up as you say it, you're using this basically to put the past behind you where things didn't work out. And no judgment. I think we all do that to some extent. But just know why you're doing something. It's important to know why you're doing something. Because to know what is that saying? Something to know thyself, something. Yeah, so just know that this is not where you're going to find, you know, something that you really feel is going to nurture you. It's not for the long term. You may have short-term victory, but, you know, you're just going to be juggling these people who would just want to have a little good time. They don't really want to value your heart too much at all. So that sounds like a good thing. We got to be us. You know, we just have to do you, sweetie. Oh, Jay, God, you just got my back, don't you, Jay? Thank you. I don't know what that was, but thank you. I wish this was a little bit more, really, honestly, Liza, I wish this was a little bit clearer. But, you know, my team, they want to preach, they want to give a lesson. They don't just want to give me a yes or no. I want to ask about that. We kind of know the old stuff. I want to see more about this over here. Okay. Will it be in Liza's best interest long term if she wants to come over here and run, jump, and play? Go out there and find some fun time. Will overall, the big picture in the long run, will it be in Liza's best interest? Ooh, bunches, let's see. To get them all. Girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm laughing because I've thought about this too recently. I'm just laughing with you. I'm not laughing at you. In the long run, I'm going to talk about these cards that fell out, but in the long run, very likely is going to help you move on. Okay, thanks, Liza. I certainly didn't want to offend or, you know, misrepresent. Okay, so, I mean, this is long-term. We ask what's for your high school. Yes, you will start to open your heart. Partly because you're not having to commit to anybody. You're just out there playing and having fun. If there's a weird energy off this card, I'm trying to feel it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Because you won't feel like you have to go through any difficult endings again. And like you won't have to again. And these difficult endings won't make you feel like there was some missed opportunity here. Yep. I just want to run, jump, and play. I just want to have a good time. I don't want to be held back. I don't want anything toxic here. I want to explore my options. I want to explore my options. And I just want to be out here and celebrate. Yep, I want to move on to calmer waters, away from this thing that didn't make me happy. This is going to be part of my healing. I'm just going to come out here and heal. Yep. I know, I'm not looking for this thing to make me happy. I'm just out here, you know, this is short term. This is like, I'm not looking necessarily for long term. So, excuse me, a victory. Yeah, well, I could go on. That's too far down in the deck, but so, I think so, yes, I do. To answer your question, yes. At least until you decide you want something different. It's your choice, but I think this over here is just saying, no, if you sit where you are, you're just going to continue to dwell kind of where you've been in this unhappiness and woulda, coulda, shouldas. Right? And that needs to come to an end. So I'm going to say, get out there and have fun. Girl, get out there and have fun. Just be smart. Be smart. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, and don't be breaking anybody else's hearts, okay? You be sure they know too. Don't you be breaking anybody else's hearts, because you could. You're a catch, you could. Just so you know. I want this turned in the upright. I want you to get your confidence back. So there. Jay, I don't necessarily agree with that. I'm not sure that fits your personality. Now, I'm not saying don't. again, no judgment here. Everybody needs to just do who you are. Me too. But we have to be who we are, you know? Like for me, I would love to do that and be Liza. I'd love that. That's just not who I am, and I know it. I know that's not who I am. I'm a double Scorpio. Oh, Lord help me. I love so deep, it takes the color off your, you know. It's just, but that's mine to bear, you know. You always have the funniest things. Oh, Liza, you always crack me up. I love that. I am a catch, but like when you reel it in and a hammerhead shark flies in the boat. Oh, that's too funny. You're hysterical. Oh. Oh, me. I'm sorry, y'all. That's too good. Too good. I still use that one that you shared with me about, I'm done rowing in this boat, I'm going to build a sail. Did I say that right? I'm going to put up a sail. Oh, that's hysterical. See, my problem is, well, I can't say that. Yeah, there's that too, but you know, I'd get the tadpole on the end of my line. You know, you gotta be strong to walk by this one, beside this one. I'm just saying. No wimps need apply. Yes, Jay, I really think that's, speaking with love in my heart, I feel like that's kind of where you need to be right now. That, you know, we're back to that. I think we talked about this 1 or 2 lives ago about loving yourself and believing that you're lovable. That's a big hurdle for a lot of us. And, you know, I've shared my journey with you. You know, that was a hard one for me. And I still struggle sometimes. It's just once that's in you so deeply. But I know that everyone I encounter, especially in romantic relationships or romantic interests, I know that they're a mirror and they're showing me where I am in my journey. And if they're crappy to me, that says I got work to do. You know, and if they're good to me, that says, all right, we hear you. Good on you. You've been loving on yourself. You've been valuing yourself. So here's somebody that's going to show that to you. So y'all just remember that. Everybody that comes, and it's particularly romantic interest, they're there to help you see where your wounds are, where you're healed, what you need to work on, what your wounds are. That's kind of the bottom line. Well, I know L3, I do, but I wish sometimes, but I can't. Hey, Kylie. Was that for, Kylie, was that for tonight or for tomorrow night? I like to be out there having fun, but there's more, yeah, work. I know, that's work for me too. Absolutely, it's important to love. Yes, I felt the same way that my relationships generally show a reflection of myself. They do, they absolutely do. And you are so welcome, Liza. I'm so glad to have you here. You're always so fun, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And I want to hear back. I can live vicariously through you, right? Oh, goodness. Okay. Somebody just paid for a reading, and I don't know if you did. Oh, there we go. Okay, yes, Kylie. I just needed a clarification. I could go over there and look at the app, but it doesn't always tell me. So what's your question there, Kylie? Do tell. And then I think you'll be my last one for tonight. So let's, for my moderators, let's close it out for tonight. Good, I will. Good. I get to, like I said, live through you, Liza. Go out and have fun for me too, sweetie. Okay, I'm waiting. Let me see. Oh, I didn't write it down. I should do that. I always get sidetracked. Okay, Kylie. Oh, good evening. I'm saying hello to Trish and Sergio. Good evening to both of you. And thank you, L3. I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Kylie is asking about the connection with Mark, a friend. He has moved back near me. Do I bother with him? Oh, goodness. It's funny. I never heard anybody word it that way, but I get it. I get it. All right. What deck, please, for Kylie? What deck for Kylie, please? And thank you. All right. We're going with this little one. If you want to be nice and play nice tonight. Oops. Almost dropped him. All right. He's hot and cold. Well, his loss, right, Kylie? His loss. I know. Let's start using that one, Mish. I like that one, too. All right. Show me Kylie's friend connection. Mark, friend connection. What would be the deal here? Should oh, pardon me, y'all. Oh, L3, did I miss you? I'm so sorry. I did not know that. My bad. My bad. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did not. Yes, and you know what? It's written right there. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. So, Kylie, my bad. I'm going to ask you to wait so I read for L3. Thank y'all for keeping me straight. I get a little weary and my ADD and I just, you know, whatever. So, okay, let me get to your question. So, Kylie, thank you for being patient. Let me get back up here and get myself in order. Have I met my life partner and what's next for me in love? Okay, thank you. But I don't think that's the deck for you. All right. So the yes or no question, have I met my life partner? I'm going to shuffle 3 times and cut the deck. Upright is yes. Reversed is no. And as a reminder for anybody who's just joined the chat, I will be going live again tomorrow night. You can prepay and pre-book your reading. Use the description box. Click that more button and it'll drop down and have the information where you can take care of that now because limited slots. All right. Let's see. No, apparently not. Not yet. Nope, not yet. Now, I hope this is not talking about you, L3, because the Queen of Pentacles in the verse can be a little bit on the greedy, needy side, whatever. Now, let's hope that's not the case. Let's say that's not. Let's keep going here. Let me see what it was a part 2 of your question here. Oh, what's next for you in love? Gotcha. What's next for, oh, thank you, Josie, for doing that. Yes, thank you. Thank you. What is next for L3 in love? What's next for L3 in love? Please and thank you. This is a new deck and I love it, but the cards are so thick it's hard to get flyouts. And see, that's why I said it, because I knew it's like washing your car. It's never going to rain. Wash your car. The cards are never going to fall out. It's a little trick I play. Okay. Well, you're getting over something, aren't you, darling? You are getting, oh, you're still healing. Spirit's saying not yet, because you got healing to do. I know you don't want to hear that, but you were in a phase where you were overthinking things, kind of analysis paralysis, but you're coming out of that. Thank goodness. You're coming out of that. That's behind you now. And now you're moving on into calmer waters. Yay! Can we have an amen? You are healing. You are healing from this disappointment, this remorse, this regret. Okay, I'm done. No, kidding. And very possibly it could have been that it was from a King of Pentacles. Now, it's interesting. When I cut the deck, I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then here's the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this could have been somebody that you were coupled with in some form or fashion. Could have been. Could have been. Let's keep going here. So I feel like that's the backstory. Now, let's get on to the future. Let's get to the future, please, and thank you. What's the future in love for L3? So that's correct. Okay. I'm getting better at discerning, but I don't always call it 100%. I'm getting better at discerning what's past energy, and then, because tarot usually likes to talk about the backstory first. So I feel like, okay. It's saying whatever's coming is being postponed because you're still getting over this ending. You're trying to get your strength back here. And your confidence. This also means your confidence. Yeah. Yeah, this could have been a situation where you were juggled with somebody from your past, just trying, and there's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse again. Yes, you are. Okay, thank you for confirming that. I love it when you guys give me feedback in the chat. Thank you. That's how I know I'm on track and I'm picking up on your energy. Okay, so that's, but could we get past that, please? Okay. Well, it just means you got to work on this a little bit longer. Take a little time out. Lick your wounds, as we all have to do. And by the way, for my mods, let's, I've got L3U and then Kylie, and then readings are closed for tonight. So let's put a cap on it for tonight. But you guys can book for tomorrow night. And that, remember, that link is in the, hey Paul, hey Cheryl, welcome in to the chat. So if you guys want to book a reading for tomorrow night, readings are closed for tonight. But if you want to book one for tomorrow night, click that link in the description box. Okay, what's coming toward L3? Yeah, you're just still stuck in disappointment. I'm not taking it. We know that already. Old news. What's coming toward L3, please, and love? Do you want to come or not? Let's see here. Okay, one more. I don't have my glasses on, forgive me. Florida Marie, welcome. Yes, you are healing. Yes, I can see this is, yeah, this hurts. That hurt. I got it right? Yay. Welcome into the chat. All right. Okay, one more. Okay, that deck's done talking. Let's get a different one. We're going to go here. No, they said go to the big one. Okay. Please and thank you. Spirit, show me what's coming toward L3 in love. That one? Ooh, yes, we'll take that one for sure. New love, new love, new love. Crush, some kind of crush. It's a pretty name, very unusual. Ooh. I know you don't want to hear this. My bad. Please don't shoot me, but Spirit's saying, all right, now you need to be patient. We're working on it. We are working on it. Excuse me. Yeah, readings are closed for tonight, guys, but you can book one for tomorrow night. I'd love to read for you tomorrow night. Readings are $11. You can book through the link in the description box or what Jay just put up there. And if you do that, please put on the reading for and the date, tomorrow's date. I know, right? Like pulling teeth here. Come on. Give me something good for L3, please. One more. What? What? Let me see. Well, now. Oh, come on. This is telling the old story. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Makes you funny. Yeah, drama with always drama, right? Always drama. Chill's not here tonight, but Chill said we were talking about making t-shirts one night because he's got she, I don't really know, but has a press where you can press in, and I'm an artist, and so we were talking about collabing. And the one I want to get made is keep your pants on, because people, apparently, nobody knows how to do that, and it causes so much drama. Just saying. Well, I have mixed feelings. I'm going to have to pull a clarifier, honestly. I know, that's a good, oh, I like that one, Mish. I'm writing that one down too. I like that one. I have a list. I literally have a list of things I'm thinking about putting on t-shirts. Oh, that's a good one. Should I even bother? Love that, love that. Whatever. Meh, all those. Anyway, so. Oh, well, that would be cool. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Sure. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you for that, Mish. Oh, yes, I like that. For copyright purposes. Okay. Oh, L3, I just don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over here because I'm not. This is complete thing. And here's the reason. Oh, yeah, you can't even see this card. No wonder. Be patient. The Lovers. But it also means a choice. Because now we got this couple up. This could have been upright, but it's not. It's in the reverse. So you could be saying this is a missed opportunity. No, because of a choice. And I just, some kind of a disappointing news and conflict and competition, and I do not like about what you can't see. Maybe because you weren't listening to your intuition, you end up being disappointed. And that's where we come by this King of Pentacles again, because right after him, guess who shows up? So you know what I feel like this is telling me? Again, the old story that if you don't get this old person out of your energy, this out of here, right here, out of your energy, you're blocking this new person. That's essentially what it's saying. I'm going to make it simple. You got to get this old crap out of your energy because you're not going to attract somebody new. You're making a choice here about love, and it's holding on to this bad stuff from the past. Now, don't throw grapes at me, or tomatoes, or whatever they throw. Thank you, Scott. Don't throw rotten tomatoes at me. It's still in your energy, or it wouldn't be showing up here. Yeah. Cutting out things that don't, cold energy, cutting out, feeling manipulated. You were feeling manipulated, yeah. Spirit saying, get on, okay. You're still lingering. Are you kidding me? Well, you're hired. I love it, Mish. You're hired. I did not know that. Good to know. We could have a whole team collab here. I'm on it. All right. So, this is saying, because of this disappointing news, I feel like, again, that's in the past. Somebody was probably very cold to you. Or it could be vice versa. Or it could be saying you've become cold-hearted because of this. This can even be, the King of Swords in reverse can be vindictive even. Where you felt manipulated, right? And you just want to, Spirit saying, drop it already, move on, get your chariot on down the road so you can get yourself this. Cups, 2 cups, your lover, all right? Just saying, but this is still in your energy. Hey, Gary, good evening. Is it really tonight? I was thinking tomorrow night. Is it tonight? Oh, well, okay. I guess I best get with my program here. Hey, Cornelius, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much for verifying that, because I hate to harp on the same thing over and over again, but I mean, that's what I feel like the cards are showing. So L3 is saying, yes, it's right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to beat y'all up. I promise I don't want to beat anybody up. Oh, how can I? Yeah, they are strong. Well, yeah. But here's the thing. I always say, and that's one of my t-shirts, happiness is a choice. I made that t-shirt 20 years ago, by the way. I think I'm going to go back and find my original design I did for that, because it was a smiley face, and happiness is a choice. Not your traditional smiley face. That was mine before Forrest Gump came out with it. Anybody get that reference? Okay. because this is a choice in love, a choice not to let love in, a choice to focus on a past love that was a missed opportunity. This is a choice. And what's that saying? If you're not choosing, if you're not changing, you're choosing. There it is. If you're not changing, you're choosing. You got that reference, Jay? You're a Forrest Gump fan? All it needs is a little mud on the face, right? So L3, you just got to get this out of your energy, honey. You got to get happy. This is your choice. You're choosing to sit in this. No, sweetie, no, no, no. We do not wish it. You got it too, Mish? What can we do? What can we do? We want some good vibes for L3. Yeah, that is definitely. I don't know if anybody will understand it, but I do. We do. Get busy getting happy. Yep. Okay, you got it. That's probably number one. Get busy getting happy. Should it be stop whining, get busy getting happy? Should it be that? Oh, crike, you can't make this up. I said crike, crikey, not what you thought I said. Crike. Look. What'd I say? You making a choice. What'd I say? In reverse. You're making a choice. So stop choosing this thing. Stop choosing to still be angry about this past. Oh, now look. Oh, come on. We got some wizards and some wise ones here in the chat. Yes, Mish. I love that. Yes. Like the analogy, like the reference to Forrest Gump when he, stops. You're saying, then stop running, like when he just stopped in the middle of the road. Yes, stop running, because that's essentially what we do when that's what we're doing. We're running. Yep. And those same, all that shuffling. You saw me shuffling, didn't you? All that shuffling. So this could come out in reverse. Make a choice. Make a choice to stop being cold. Make a choice to stop being cold, focusing on this manipulation that happened, or not believing, here's the other meaning, or not believing you have the resources you need to get out of that, L3. And take your chariot and fire up those horses and get it on down the road. Get it on down the road, and then you can have this Two of Cups. And again, the same card came back. Yep. The King of Wands, because you got love to give. It's not about that. It's about the choices that you're making. The choices you're making right now are head over heart. It's supposed to this, opening your heart. Now, I'm sorry if I sounded like a stern mama, but that's the energy that I'm feeling off these cards. And my heart goes out to you, just so you know. I am known as the tough love mama, friend, teacher. I don't sugarcoat. I come from love, but I don't always, I'm not going to lollycoddle you. So, what did you say? Hey, Leslie, thank you so much for being here. But my readings are full for tonight. However, I'll be back tomorrow night. If you'd like to pre-book one of those, just click that more button in the description box. There's a couple of links there you can pre-book. Just when you do that, be sure you put in the description it's for tomorrow's date. So Gary's saying, when Forrest asked if his son was like him, you realized he understood himself and ignored and forgave all those who had made fun of him. Oh, and that was, you know, it's funny how YouTube shows you they show you shorts, and you know, sometimes I do that when I have downtime just to disconnect, whatever. Anyway, and that clip came up, Gary. It came up like, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that very clip. Yep. So, Aradia, thank you for those unicorns and rainbows. Yeah, that too. That's right, Gary. Hey, Violet. Good evening. Oh, thank you, Jay. You like somebody who doesn't beat around the bush. Well, that's another way to put it. That's right. I try not to. I'm sorry, L3. I was hoping it was more positive, but you just got so much of that still in your energy. Get busy getting happy. Find something you can feel happy about. We were talking that, I know, right? Preach it, Josie. We were talking earlier in the chat about what is that for you? Like for me, I have a playlist. It's called my Feel Good playlist of music. What is that for you? Think of that one thing that's your go-to that makes you happy and just milk it. Milk it, milk it, milk it. And start saying positive affirmations, you know? You got to start somewhere. And the first thing is accepting where you are. Because a lot of us times we just want to skip to the head of the line, and no, you got to accept where you are. You got to love yourself for what you're feeling. That's okay. That's okay. You are where you are. You know, it just is what it is, as the saying goes. But reach for something else. Reach for something that makes you happy. And the more you keep reaching for something, you'll find you'll feel better and better and better every single day. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. Well, that is right, Gary. That's right. When you kind of, it's a way you're giving your power away. That's true. Yep. Very, very true. Well, I wish that could have been better news for you, L3. But I'm going to task you with homework. So get busy getting happy. Find something fun that makes you happy. Find something that lights your heart, changes your mood, whatever that is for you, and just milk the stew out of it. I don't care if it's like Abraham Hicks talks about that. And if you want to Google, you can Google it, but do a YouTube search for Abraham Hicks blue glass story. It's the epitome of just focusing on something, anything that has nothing to do with what you want. Don't go straight to focusing on, oh, I am lovable. I mean, you can do that. That's not what I meant to say. But sometimes you have to find a neutral place to get happy before you can start focusing on the real thing that you want. That's all I'm saying. And Jay's saying, for me, it is accepting. You said accepting, yes, as I was about. Well, oh my God, that's awesome. I love that. Synchronicity, Jay. Accepting who I am in my situation, letting go of all the stress and try to do the things I enjoy. Yes, that's my busy getting happy. Love it, Jay. Love it. Oh, yes. Thank you. And I'm saying thank you. Thank yourself for giving yourself that gift. Because, you know, nobody out there is responsible for making us happy. We are responsible for making us happy. You keep wanting somebody else to make you happy, you're going to keep getting disappointed. Well, friend, I have that t-shirt too, L3. I'm just saying, and I'm determined. I have those moments. Don't you think for a minute I'm not human. I have those moments too. I had one yesterday. I had about 10 of them yesterday. And I said, no, okay, I'm feeling it. I get it. I know why. I feel it. Okay, all right. I give myself permission. I give myself 10 minutes. Then that's it. Time out. You're moving on. Moving on. So whatever, find a technique like that works for you. I gave myself 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I said, nope. And I turned on some happy music and got on about my day. So, you know, you got to find something that works for you. Because you can't just shift on a dime. Let's just tell the truth. You can't just shift on a dime. It's unrealistic. I'm not saying, maybe you can, but it's unrealistic for most people, right? So, I want you to be here. I want you to be moving on. I do. It's really what I want you to do. And you are starting it. You are. You're making that shift. Clearly. But Spirit's just saying, need a little bit more time. Just a little bit more. You're getting there. Oh, I love that. You're the prize, L3. Kylie, that's so sweet. Okay, L3. Deal. Deal. Next time will be careers. Thank you, Kylie. You're so sweet for being patient and waiting. And again, I apologize for getting that out of order, guys. I hope you know I did not do that intentionally. Hopefully y'all know me well enough by now. Oh, my Lord, I have mixed up the cards. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So, Kylie, would you be so kind as to indulge me and type your question again? Because I have breathed 2 or 3 times since then. And I'll be sure I don't have these. Thought those were bigger. That's, interesting. You stay awesome too, Gary. I know that's a beautiful sentiment. That's right. All right. Okay. You are very welcome, L3. Really, I'm holding positive thoughts for you. You got this. You got this. You are worth it. And you are worthy. All of that. You are worthy. Love it. Kylie. Oh, I'm waiting. There you are. Do you want to be sure you heard me? Okay, gotcha. Oh, you actually got a meeting arranged. Ooh. Okay, exciting. I gotta have a drink of water, y'all. It's hot in here. Ooh. I need to open my window. What deck for Kylie? I've used just about every deck tonight. Stay put, stay. It's like I'm talking to a dog over here. Stay. Again, Kylie, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Although I would have gotten more pleasure had that been a more positive reading for you. I wanted to give you something good and juicy. Thank you, Reginald. Okay, all right, yeah. I'm laughing, L3. Good luck, Kylie. She's going in, man. Good luck. Oh, y'all are funny. All right, I'm asking what deck, and I'm not getting a straight answer here. Well, come on. All right. Okay. Y'all like that? All right, what we got for Kylie? Kylie and Mark. Okay, Kylie and Mark. Let's see, how shall I ask this? What is the potential, romantic potential between Kylie and Mark? How does that sound? Okay, what is the potential between Kylie and Mark? Okay. Yes, great. Okay. Can y'all do those eyebrow things? I'm getting punchy now. I'm getting silly. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for hitting that like button. If you have not yet done that, I would be ever so grateful. Okay, and for those that are just jumping in the chat, readings are closed for tonight. However, you can pre-book one for tomorrow night. They are $11. And believe me, that is not my normal price, except here on YouTube when I do a live. Okay. So it's Boggin City. I don't know, Kylie. I'm under... There's some weirdness going on. So hang on a minute. Let me get more to this story, because I don't get the feeling that this is... I got two queens here. Let me just stop. I forget you can't see those. Now, this could be a myriad of things. This could be saying that even though these are female, gender is not relative in tarot. It could just be saying one of you embodies the Queen of Pentacles, one of you embodies the energies of the Queen of Swords. It could be saying one's more money focused, one's more, about communication and clear whatever. I mean, but it could be more than that. And there's some element yet to be revealed here. So let me keep going. I don't want to jump to conclusions yet. I am silly. Thank you, Jay. I love you to pieces. Oh, goodness. Hey, if your mama gets tired of being your mama, let me know, all right? I raise boys. I know what to do with boys. I don't know what to do with prissy girls. I don't know how to be a prissy girl. I just know about boys. I know how to raise boys. Oh my God. Oh, don't make me cry. That is so sweet. Makes me feel a safe energy. Your team is trying to support you. You're choking me up now. Yes, I'm just... Thank you, Jay. Thank you, really. Ooh, you got me on that one. I didn't see that one coming, Jay. Thank you. Yes, they probably are, because that wasn't an easy thing for me. You just don't know. All right, give me a minute. I need a sip. Oh, she only had boys too. Just the two of you, right? Two siblings? That's what I had, two boys. Thank you. I got it even if I don't got it. That is the thing that I've learned. I know this, I'm getting into your reading time, Kylie. I'm sorry, but the thing I've learned, I was sharing this with my grandson a while back. We were going on a trip. I had the 3 grandkids for the weekend, and we took a car trip out to the country or whatever. And I turned on this, my navigator wouldn't work. I don't know what it was. And I turned on this road, and he said, Grandma, do you know where you're going? And I said, not really. And he got scared. And I said, well, he said, but what happens if you get lost or something? I said, well, honey, I might not know I might not know, excuse me, where I am, but that doesn't mean I'm lost. And I said, because I trust that no matter what happens out here, I know how to get myself out of it. I know how to deal with the consequence of, okay, I'm in the middle of nowhere, my cell phone doesn't work. I know how to knock on a door. I know how to ask for help. I know how, So it's that inner confidence in yourself that even though I'm out here making a fool of myself on YouTube at my ripe old age, that I know, I got this, even when I don't feel I do. So enough about me. Back to your reading, Kylie. Woo. Yep, there you go. Love it. Might not know where I am, but I know where I'm going and how to get there. Well, I don't always even know those things. I just know that I'm okay. That's really the truth. I know I'm okay. Wherever I am, no matter how lost I may feel, I know I'm okay. All right, Kylie. Well, Bob, that was about a year and a half ago for me. So anyway, something you're walking away or somebody's, I got to get more. I got to get more, Kylie. This is unclear yet. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate y'all. You're so kind. Whoop, whoop. All right, what? I know those want to come. Because right now, one second. Kylie, let me say this. Maybe you can help me with this because I'm trying to zero in on this and make sense of it. Like I said, I can read this a couple of ways. I can say one of you is embodying this energy, one of you is embodying that, as I already spoke about. Maybe you're both moving on from something or moving toward, this artwork is a little bit different. The Eight of Cups is usually spilled cups and the person walking away from those spilled cups. In this card, this artist, there is one cup. It's not spilled, but she's walking toward her ninth cup, walking toward something that makes her happy. So, thank you, Eric. Now, at the same time, we've got no movement. We've got nothing happening here. This can also be saying, I don't know what direction yet. I'm not sure about the direction, so I'm just going to sit here, which is kind of where you are too, what you're saying. I don't know who's hitting those hearts, but y'all are making me smile. Thank you. In the meantime, feeling a bit anxious about this for sure. Feeling a bit anxious about a new beginning. Well, sure, you would after all this time, right? So that's one way I can read this. Now, okay, let's just go with that for now. Let's see. Let's go with that for now. That's simple and easy. But I still come back to this, however. However, you knew there was one. Right now, nothing is happening. Okay, that's obvious. I'm feeling, I don't know if this is one or both of you. It's like you're almost afraid to invest, afraid to move forward, afraid maybe to see, afraid to, yeah, to move forward. I'm just going to leave it at that. I love that, Kylie. Yes. Kylie says, yes, I'm not much help because I'm happy regardless in my life. You go, Kylie. That's the way to be. That's the way to be. Okay, Spirit, this is just being a little cryptic. I'm just going to have to dig. Y'all bear with me. I'm not that fast reader. Ooh, Kelly, use a good book suggestion on healing. Oh, man, let me look. I'm looking over at my bookcase here. So many. So many. On healing specifically, I have a great collection of classics, but I don't know that those are, looking at my second bookcase over here. I don't know that one's jumping out to me, though. I am so, it's interesting, you made me think. I'm so enamored, well, with things that talk about manifestation now. That is healing for me right now. Because you can't learn to manifest if you don't, without becoming aware of your wounds and what you're attracting, because life is a mirror. People are a mirror to show you where you are. That's healing. When you recognize what you need to work on. When people hurt you, you have to look, well, what in me did that trigger? What is that showing me that I need to work on and heal? So that's where my mind is right now, and I can't think of a book. There may be one, but I'm not sure. But maybe I need to write it. Oh, okay. Sorry, Kelly. I missed that. See, I'm going back and forth. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jay. Amen to that. Tell me, please, for Kylie. Kylie. What in the world is this telling me? What in the Sam hell is this telling me? What is the potential of this relationship? Okay. Now, I don't know which one of you this applies to. You'll have to put that shoe where it fits. But somebody here, most likely this one, is either, could be both, emotionally unavailable or a bit on the needy side. And is still holding on. This is the story of the night, the story of the whatever, love. It could still holding on tight to something from the past that they have not moved on from, that disappointed them, and where they felt abandoned, left out in the cold, where there was fighting, competition. So, is that you, Kylie, or is that him and then you? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know what I always say, tarot's going to tell me the whole novel. You know, there's never a quick chapter for me. It's the whole novel. So, I'm putting them back, and I'm asking again. Please, we're going to ask this again. All right. What is the potential future, team? Team, are you listening? Future with Kylie and Mark, please and thank you. What is the potential future? Maybe if I say it slower. Well, all right then. What is the potential future, please, for Kylie and Mark? What might this look like? Ah, does Spirit not want you to know? Oh, Lord, have mercy. I wish I hadn't asked. maybe it's the right thing, not the right time, or maybe this could be a very, in fact, I think it is. I think it's a very temporary energy. Or, Kylie, you tell me, this could be something y'all have already experienced, but this is saying, you know, maybe the timing isn't right because there's some kind of other competition, or there could be an argument or some kind of bickering where somebody makes a different choice in love. Can we say it that way? And then this becomes a missed opportunity. Dang it. Can't I just give one good happy message tonight? Have mercy. I hope you're going to tell me that's past energy. 15 years now. Whoa. Can we have just, what's the future between these people? One more time. Can I ask one more time? I really don't want that to be your future. Yeesh. Yeah, putting you at a crossroads. Well, I think you're already there. I think you're already at that crossroads. Are there other people, perhaps, pulling for your attention or his? If you get my drift. Think you are too. Okay. Well, that's improvement. Now the Chariot's in the upright. Fast forward movement. All right, where are we moving to? Where? Well, all right. I'm going to say that's past. Where's this Chariot going? That's what I want to know. Where, please, is this Chariot going? That's also determination. Hey, Jason. Oop, that one flipped. All right. Moving on from a burden. Moving on from something that was a heavy, heavy burden. We like that, law. All right. Now we're cooking with Crisco, or I don't know what. Huh. Okay. Well, that can be procrastination. What? Well, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, he is coming in hot, isn't he? Cooking with gas. There it is. Thank you. Cooking with gas. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, one more. Well, Kylie, are either of you maybe still entangled with someone or another situation? Even if just on paper? Kelly saying yes, with propane and propane accessories. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Okay, well, I just wanted to clarify so I know. I'm going to assume not, because it says here there will be forward movement, but it's going to be very, very slow. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot, but he is the one knight who does eventually actually achieve getting to his destination. So we like that. Yes, hearts on that. Okay. Now this can be saying after or because, after an ending or because there was an ending, and or because something, oh, I'm sorry, I got my shoulder. Something is transforming here or has transformed. And what has transformed is somebody is now liberated. That's why I was asking that question. This is single and free to pursue. Yes, please, and thank you. It is so slow. I mean, really. But like I said, he's the only one, the only knight that actually will get to the destination. All right, so you be patient, but he will get there. Now, what I can say is, you know, it might be you did stop talking, okay, because that would be that indicator. It could also be saying somebody here might be a little cold. Remember in the beginning we had that Queen of Swords come out? Somebody here might still be have some lingering coldness bordering on vindictive energy, and my feeling is that's from past stuff. So just file that away. File that away. He can be cold. And it could be because of a former marriage or long-time commitment. And so, and I say he because it's a he on the card. Could be you. And the tendency is to put the walls up. Yeah. Might be a little put off by the whole institution of marriage. I don't know, again, if that's you or him. You're saying, yes, that's true. Okay. But there could be love here. It's just I'm not sure this person wants the conventional life. And I don't know. That's just a sidebar. Okay. Anything else you want to tell Kylie about Mark? I'm glad I didn't see that message, Kelly. I don't know what that was. I'm glad I didn't see it. Okay, good. I said good because of this card. I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, so somebody is confused about how to end this cycle, the cycle of how to move on, how to let go of the past a little bit. That's a little in the energy too. Feeling like you or them need to retreat, because so that, you know, have I really can ever excuse me. Let me show you the cards. I get to go in here. Confused, because I've got lots of things ahead of me about how to end something so that I can move on to calmer waters, knowing that I have learned the lesson that this gave me. Looking for inspiration, maybe taking a time out. Maybe both of you have taken a time out to try to regain your strength. Yeah, because you have thought about each other from the past. Yes, all right. But this Page of Cups, now somebody here, I don't know if it's you, him, or both of you. When I get this card, this is the, I know it's hard to see here in this little deck. There's a little pig with wings on up there in the corner. And when I get that and I'm drawn to it, somebody here feels like, well, when pigs fly, could I ever have this person in my life? It's a little bit of that, like a lack of confidence. You think that's correct too? Okay. What else can you tell me? Please and thank you. Yeah, you both are just afraid. There's things you can't see. You know, this is, and honestly, I don't get the sense that you're all that old like me, but uh, yes, thank you, Jay. Yes, readings are closed, but there you go. But you can book one for tomorrow night. So, in this particular deck, the artwork is this queen there. Well, I call her the queen. She reminds me of the Queen of Cups. And if you notice, she's like reaching up. She's under the water. She's reaching up like, I'm going to take my last breath. And it's almost as if I'm willing to take this one, I don't know, do I have it? Do I have it? Can I take this one last chance here? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid this might be my last chance. So there's a little bit of that energy in here for y'all too. Thank you, Jay. Any last thoughts here? Yeah. This relationship is an opportunity. If this is you, well, or them, I'm going to say for both of you, to put an end to that, you know, to put this heavy burden down, whatever this past, you both have a past here. You both have a past. So this relationship could be an opportunity for you both to put this kind of stuff in the back, in the rear view mirror, as it were, and put an end to, sorry, my shoulder, I've got to catch. Put an end to a cycle so that you both can move on to calmer waters in your life. I like that. And focus on your, this Queen of Pentacles that came out in the beginning. She's about stability and nurturing and devotion. I like that. Yeah, you have the potential here to make a choice. Yeah, to not feel like this wounded warrior. I think you both have a little of that energy in you. To not feel like the wounded warrior anymore. Because you had your time out. You went back in your individual corners, metaphorically speaking. You both asked the universe for inspiration. And now you've come out stronger. You both have new perspectives here. This is good. You both have gained new perspectives. Or this could be future if it hasn't already happened, because I did ask for future. I forget that sometimes when I talk. I did ask for future, so that could be future what happens. Phew, that's a lot. Whew, Kylie. Okay, awesome. Kylie saying, thank you, I like the reading. Yes, we did step back. But that's okay. I think you're both, my sense is you're both being smart. You both know yourself, and you know what you need to do to, not to shut down or put up a wall, but to take it at a pace where you don't do that. A pace where you're comfortable and you don't throw that wall up. That's what I feel like. It's like you're balancing these two, the fastest moving energy and the slowest moving energy. And in between these two cards, I'm putting down the heavy burden, okay, of procrastinating and putting this off. And I'm moving forward. I'm just not going to do it at lightning speed. Because maybe that's what happened in the past. Lightning speed got you into trouble. I don't know. I don't know. Yep. Well, I think this is really positive. It seems like you're two mature, balanced adults moving forward, exploring where this might go. I like it. And this, putting an end to being afraid of what you can't see. Back to that story, because I think I don't say much in these readings that aren't relative. Back to my story I shared about, even though I didn't know where I was, I knew I was okay. I knew I was okay and that I could handle whatever came up, right? And I think that's sort of the energy that you two are embodying here. Even though you don't know where this is going, you can't see where this is going, there could be feelings developing. You don't know where it's going, but it's an end to the cycle of being afraid of it just because you can't see it. I like that. All right, Kylie, I hope that's helpful. I like it. I think it's a really mature, I don't get many of those kind of energies here. It feels very mature on both of your parts. So I'm happy to be able to report that, thankfully. Definitely feel that way too now. Awesome. Oh, goodness. Wow, that was, took me a minute to get there, didn't it? But, hey, at least I don't give up. You know, I dive. I go into the deep end here. You're saying, oh, yes, very good. I might catch up with him now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Don't you be shy, girl. No. All right. Well, come back and let me know. Report back. I always love hearing. I always love hearing from you guys. That's so fun. And thank you, Kylie. Again, thank you for being patient and let me do that other reading. And thank you for purchasing the mini read. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody here tonight. And I think I'm caught up. Am I not? Jay, do you know of anybody? I hope I hadn't missed anybody else. I don't know of anybody else that has paid for a reading tonight. All right. I think. There we go. I think that's it. All right, good people. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I feel so blessed. I feel very blessed. I know. It is, yes, I will be going. It's actually, yes, 9:46 here where I am. I'm in Central Time Zone. I'll plan to return back at 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. If you want to book a reading, you can do that through this link, or if you will go to my channel page and look at the last community post I made, you can also, did I put the link in there? I think I did. Yeah, you can go there and book your reading. So feel free to do that. There are limited spots. I'm not going to be there for 5 hours. I'm hoping that, yeah. Anyway, guys, so thank you for pre-booking your reading. If you guys want to do that, you've got time now, between now and tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody who purchased a reading tonight. Thank you to my moderators, my awesome, awesome moderators. Mwah. Thank you, Jay. And who else was here? L3 was here. Liza was here. Queen of Swords was here tonight. Did I miss anybody else that was? I don't think. I think that was it tonight. I think. Okay, guys, I'm going to say good evening to you all. I'm wishing you many, many blessings and sweet dreams for all of us that are about to go to bed here. Okay, much love to you, Jay. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.